Okay, now you should be able to hear me. So, the game is resuming. Everything should be fixed now. And I hope we're coming live. Yes, we are coming live, everything good. A lot of cavalry now from Slam and the base from Dogao. Also, Yellow is joining the party. He needs to walk around, but I think he can slip through this hole, take a shortcut. And now Dogao is really 2 versus 1. What is Emin doing meanwhile? The front seems to be sealed, yeah. Still this gap is open here. But where's Emin going? Oh yeah, he is there with some Cav archers in the back. He can snipe some units, I guess. But it's not enough to really take a fight, and obviously Emin and Dogao are split. More camels coming up. And against crossbowmen, not a big fan of those. There's bloodlines researched for these Cav archers, that's a good thing. And now they're engaging, and it looks like Dogao and Emin can take this fight. There's no point to run for the crossbowmen, just deal as much damage as they can right now. So yeah, good job here from Emin and Dogao. Cleared up all this. Slam is bringing more though. Mangonel coming up, Knights coming up. And Emin, oh, he reached the gold. He killed a lot of units here, I guess. Just bring back the chat. Okay, here we are. Oh, it looks like they really want to hit Yellow hard at the moment. Denying him all this gold. Does he have any gold? Yeah, here. He's even built a second town center to get access to this one. But this main gold doesn't matter that much. But this is a crucial hill here, I think. If Emin and Dogao can keep control over this hill, drop a siege workshop maybe. That would hurt Yellow a lot there. Meanwhile, Slam is booming quite nicely. Let's check his score. Yeah, he's pretty much on the same score as Emin, who was not really hit too much so far. Dogao was harassed mostly here. That's why he's a little behind. 60 population for Dogao, 63 for Yellow. So these two on the left-hand side are suffering a little more. Emin and Slam here on the right. Yes. Rather free to boom. Let's check the villagers. 67 vills for Slam, and that is awesome with Mongols. They should actually be behind Huns. They get a nicer boom usually. Slam seems to be playing this quite well. Overall, I would say that Melancholia might be the weakest player here in this matchup of 4 players, but he's still, well, I guess 2k, but well, he's amongst Slam, Dogao and Emin. We're all well beyond 2k, 2k2, 2k3, on a good day 2k4. The barracks coming up. Yeah, 2 barracks now, because Dogao seems to be going full cavalry. He has 3 stables now, he's pumping knights. The game seems to be stuttering a little. I wonder who's hosting the game. Some connection problems. Oh, never mind, there was a pause. It will probably stabilize after the pause now. Yep, looking good. Running smooth again. Ooh, that's a lot of cavalry archers. Can he pick up some farmers here? Let's see. Yeah, fast reaction. It's 2 villagers down. Dogao's economy looks tiny to me. He's the Mongol player. Let's compare this to Slam. Villager lead for Slam also compared to Emin. 56 and 56 for Dogao and Melancholia. But I think Dogao and Emin picked better fights so far, so that's why they're in the lead in terms of score. And there's the Imperial Age coming up for Yellow. I was already wondering why he's, well, not doing anything lately. He's going Imperial, and never mind, he's not building barracks here to fight off cavalry. He will go for Eagles to raid. This is what's happening here, you see. It's Eagles and not pikemen garrisoned in these barracks. Yeah, that's easy here to kill the Maginot. Not easy to deal with so many cavalry archers in Castle Age. If you're not Hans yourself, obviously. Dogao is still pumping knights. And fully upgraded Castle Age knights are not that bad against Eagle Warriors, actually. Dogao could maybe get the attack upgrades himself. And now, I mean, really, yeah, he's not holding back anymore. He's sitting under the town center fighting crossbowmen, but he doesn't care. He wants to get in as many kills as possible now. And that is probably a good idea, because the Aztecs is just about to get all his Imperial upgrades. So that is a quite vulnerable time. Because his army is not as strong as it would be in 2 minutes or so. Emin raiding Slam as well. He had to abandon this route here. Well, obviously here still not walled. The lake allows the access there. 2 rams. This TC will probably go down. Emin just needs to stay close. Why is he going back? Do they really think this is too much for them? Just lost 3 rams and didn't take out the TC. He has a hill bonus now, so this looks like a good fight to me. The game is just catching up for a few seconds, and now we're at normal speed again. Okay. Dogao finally building some economy. This looks much better now. Scores are fairly close. That's 5,700 or so against 5,200. That says really nothing. That is like a middle-sized fight, not even a big fight that can give you that score. And turn around who's on top and who's not. Okay, I was just told that the game sounds are a bit loud. I can fix that, of course. Just gonna watch how this battle goes, but Emin has so many cavalry archers. But he's obviously still in Castle Age. They're not heavy cav archers, there's no bracer. No Parthian tactics. No, but he can deal with it. It's fine. These Eagles are elite, they have +4 defense. Attack upgrades are still missing. yellow just asked for 100 stone. So you want to drop... No, a castle, no chance. Probably a town center somewhere. Oh yeah, here in the front. To shield off the stone. This is a very nice location for the siege workshops, because you can go towards yellow and towards slam. It's very nice control here over the center from Emin. Dogao sending in more knights. It does have the +1 attack now, which really helps against eagles. That's one ram, and yellow needed the stone, but he spent it straight away on another TC, so he could not even repair the town center now. To repair a town center takes wood, obviously, but you need to have some stone in the bank. It's a funny rule this game has, but it's just like that. If you have 0 stone, then you cannot repair a town center. Emin losing quite a few units now. Yellow playing this really well. And is Slam suffering here a lot or what? His score is really low. Is he just slinging now or what? I'm gonna stay on his... Yeah, he's slinging. Sorry, I should have noticed that earlier. Slam is going a sling. Because if you think of it, Eagle Warriors do pretty well against, well, everything that Mongols and Huns have to offer. But they have to be fully upgraded, and there have to be many. Okay, some extra barracks in the back now, so Melancholia can probably keep up with the numbers. And he's starting to raid Dogao now, so this is the start of something good for Team Slam and Melancholia. Good job, Emin, though. He is not letting go of Slam. If there's a player slinging, in my opinion, he should always be harassed as much as possible. And there's the GG. Simply because Slam had no army, obviously. There was Emin running in circles in his base, and Dogao was fending this off really well. Just with knights so far. He was, he didn't even upgrade to Cavalier. But he got so many knights killed off the early eagles here from the Aztec. And that was it. Populations as well. 47 and 68 against 166 and 150. That is quite a difference. Okay, updating the scoreboard. Let's go there real quick. Did it show 1-1 all this time? That is my bad. I was hopping over from one stream to another. Didn't have the time to double check everything. So it is 1-0 now for Dogao and Emin. Quickly rushing through the achievements. But we saw pretty much what happened. Slam was slinging 12,800 resources here. And yeah, good job Dogao for fighting off the doubling all the time, and then even against a Mizo player who got a sling and pumped out eagles.
Connected.
So here we are on TeamSpeak, getting in.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Okay, now it's working. Hello, Doctor.
Hello, Jeanette.
Are you in the tournament lobby?
I am not yet, yeah. Well, how could I forget about that? Give me a moment.
Then I'll get you in.
I'll be there in just a sec. Should be there now, yeah.
Okay, I can see you. This is game 10. And you're in.
Error code invalid player.
That is fine because they still have the restore on.
So I'm just hoping that there wasn't another spectator dashboard update, because I didn't update that yet, but I'll probably do between the games if it's needed. Should be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was watching Jordan versus Raf, crazy games.
How did it end? How did it end?
I am 99% confident, but I didn't watch the end because I just couldn't see it. That Jordan won 4-3, coming back after being down 3 games to Raf. There was some really good games there.
Well, hats off to Jordan then, if you're 3-0 down, to hold yourself together and come back.
But also hats off to Raf, because honestly,
obviously.
that's a really good result against Jordan.
Obviously, to go 3-0 against Jordan, who could do that? Viper, maybe. Riot, maybe. Who else? Not that many.
There's definitely not many people, and I truly hope that Raf is gonna make it to the Maldives. He's my personal favorite. I just like that guy. The thing is, in all this time that I've been following the scene a bit, which hasn't been a very long time, like 1.5 years, I've never heard of Wrath, except for some really old games I watched. And now he's just here, nearly beating guys like Jordan. Everyone knows Jordan. Yeah. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I love that guy.
He's an old schooler though, so he's not coming from out of nowhere. But he has, well, kept it low profile in the last 2 years at least. So playing around 1900 2K level, probably, like, you know, many old schoolers. But now he felt an itching, and he's really back on 2K3, 2K's something level, beating Jordan.
I think currently he was in like 2.3 nearly after the games against Jordan he won. It might be a bit lower now, but obviously playing against Jordan like that, he really does know his stuff. But yeah, that's the other game, and obviously there's probably still gonna be some people watching the interview going on. But I'm hoping they will migrate over to us soon. Yeah.
Sorry, I have to run to the bathroom because it was actually the 3rd game in a row. I'll be back in a minute.
Microphone muted.
Go ahead. Also to the people in chat, the few of you there are, is it just me or does sound Jeanette a bit low on the mic today? If you have any opinion towards that, let me know, because then we can try and fix that before the next game starts. Otherwise, we'll just leave it as it is. Also, a quick notification for you guys watching. Spec delay is counting down. We're at 1 minute 30 and shouldn't be too much more time until we go into the actual game. Alright, thank you, iKillViper. I'll let him know and see if he can do something about it, because I also felt the same. First I thought it was game sound too high, then I thought mic sound, wasn't sure, but I'll let him know. Thanks for your feedback, appreciate it. 50 more seconds. And sadly, I would love to tell you what the settings are for these games, but I honestly don't know, so we'll have to wait until Jeanette comes back. And there we go already. So Jeanette is currently not here, and it looks like we have a Regicide Fortress going on.
Okay, back.
And oh yeah, just in time, they just started.
Yep.
And it's Regicide Fortress.
Yeah, the viewers were able to see that on the overlay, I hope. So let's look at the maps. I'm on Emin's, Fox Valentine's point of view. In purple as Chinese, and he's facing Slam in blue. Mayans. Okay. Chinese Mayans, always interesting matchup. Then Goths, against Chinese. So 3 Archer civilizations against and a goth in the equation. Wow, this could be really cool.
I always love seeing goths in like the kind of like, you know, Regicide Fortress or Arena. They're always so much fun to watch. And we'll hope to see some good games, I guess. Also, Jeanette, I did ask chat what they think about the volume, but it really appears to me that you're a bit lower than usual. Like your mic sound seems a bit...
I am lower? Well, that is super easy to fix. I thought the game sounds were wrong or something. I can pull myself up, no problem.
I just put it up a bit. I think it's gonna be fine. And, I mean, it's not too bad at all, but you know, we want to give our viewers the best possible experience, of course.
Yeah. It's really my
opinion. All in for the quality.
If the casters are not on the same volume level, like one is louder than the other, then that really drives me nuts when I watch a stream. So I hope it is fixed now. Okay, yeah.
I can also understand you, but like it used when it just was before, it felt like you were a bit more silent in TeamSpeak than you used to be. But either way, it's fine for me, and I hope it's going to be good on stream. So to chat, if you feel like anything could be better, just let us know, and we'll try and fix it immediately.
Yep. You know, I was in Belgium.
On the game, I guess.
Was in Belgium on the LAN, and now I assembled all my computer and stuff here again, and it's all wrong.
Oh.
Still have to fix the audio.
Honestly though, watching the Belgian LAN, it looked like a lot of fun. If there's going to be something like that the next year and I've got time and money, I'll go there anytime.
Yeah, I can really recommend it. And it was not expensive. Like for 45 euros you could spend there the night. For what was it? Was it 70? You could even have a nice bed and so on. So it's not really like a lot of money.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I took 2 German guys with me. I think I asked them to pay like 40 euros to go there and back, so just for the petrol, So you can do it in a really, really nice way and affordable way. Okay.
It did look like a lot of fun, but I guess we should probably start to focus on the game a bit and maybe look at these maps or something.
Yeah. Well, it is Regicide Fortress. The players start with extra villagers, farms, so they can go up to feudal and castle age really quickly. And then we will see very strong units at an early stage. Huskarls, Plumes, Chukonus. That's the deal here.
And all players have taken their boards, so I would assume they were all the inside, and there was no laming going on, which is rare to see on this map anyway, but might as well mention it. Bit unfortunate for Amy, and if you look at his stone, it's in a bit unfortunate position. Like behind the castle, behind those houses. I'm not sure how the forest looks behind the castle, but maybe it's... I mean, obviously deleting 1 or 2 houses isn't a big deal, and it looks like that's what he's gonna do, but that's really the biggest problem I can see here with these maps. Otherwise, they seem to be pretty fine.
Yeah, I was just going through all maps here, and I didn't see big problems. Yeah.
Looks okay. And as you said, interesting matchups. Goths versus Chinese and Mayan versus Chinese. Really looking forward to what we're going to see, as all of these players are in feudal age. I am sure we will see the castle age clicks coming in a very short while, and there we go. Emin clicked up, and I'm sure the other guys will follow in just a moment.
Oh, in a line, really. There is Dogao, there is Slam. Who's missing? Red is still missing. Let's go to his point of view. That would be Melancholia. Best known name. Okay,
we have one more villagers.
Yeah.
One more villager than, for example, Slam and Emin. Maybe decided to go for one more, but even he clicked up, so. Oh, sorry if I interrupted you.
No, you didn't. I'm just looking at the eco upgrades. That is all standard. Double bit X horse collar after you click up to Castle. So yeah, I think this will be almost like CBA, to be honest. Lots of unique units running around on the map. This could be fun, and as always in 2v2, coordination is key. if you can double a player, which is of course harder with the walls here, you still profit a lot.
Yeah, and obviously, I'm really looking forward to what the Goths is gonna do, because those host cards, I don't know, I guess they don't fare that well against the Chukonus. They would probably be better if he was up against the Mayans, but host cards can just be such an annoying force to deal with, because they just take infinite arrow fire pretty much. And yeah, I think it might have been a bit more in Dogao's team's favor if the sides were switched, because I think the Goth is going to be a bit more comfortable being up against the Mayans than up against Chinese. But correct me if I'm wrong there.
I think that makes sense. Okay, TC is coming up for red.
Right on the outside on the gold and the wood. Pretty good spot, I would say.
Oh, come on. Could have saved the villager. Anyway, just one villager down.
We've got TCs coming up for everyone, it seems. Yeah. And Dogao even immediately building too, so he's a bit of a step ahead compared to the others.
Emin is building 2 as well. With Chinese, he saves a little on the resources for upgrades, so he can afford it.
Also, is it just me or is there a pause?
There is a pause. Let's just hope that there is no drop, because there was one earlier.
There was also one in the Wrath Jordan game.
Oh, I heard the electricity broke down.
Yeah, and it took quite a while.
Yeah, I heard Dogao giving an interview while we were waiting here in the game room for this match, and we all thought, why is Dogao giving an interview when he's supposed to play here now? Then I checked Woobly official. Ah, okay, yeah.
Microphone muted.
Oh well, let's hope this pause is gonna be not too long. Seems like everyone's still in the room, so that's something. And there we go again.
Okay. Yeah, that's really
happening other than
exactly.
that.
I was about to say the same thing. First few red plumes, sorry, the blue plumes are out. Then, yeah, it's all happening inside the walls, really. Players just developing their economy.
No, it doesn't seem that there's any units coming out from Amin right now. At least no Chukonus. I also don't see any forward buildings placed. Bit of a scout skirmish going on, but they're just gonna run off to the distance. Yeah, not too much happening.
Yeah.
Except for Slam. We should maybe see if he can get some kills here, but it's gonna be hard. If I look at Amin's base, he seems pretty safe. I mean, maybe he can pick off a villager or 2 off the gold in the front.
Yeah.
If he gets a couple more plumes. But nothing too big. Extra bit of wall coming up from Melancholia to keep his TC a bit safer. I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference, not that I'm looking at it, but I guess it might help him.
It is probably worth it, especially against Goths. That is not ranged units usually, so yeah. Better keep the host cards behind walls than under your town center.
True, for some reason I was thinking of him getting attacked by the plumes, but it's obviously not gonna happen, so...
Could happen, could happen still, alright. But now, rather
there's only the only plumes can be from Slam, and Slam is in his.
Right.
So, but yeah, 3 TCs for everyone as well.
Yeah, that's a standard thing. Like, Slam is only running around with plumes because he can afford it. He's still got his 2 extra town centers.
You think these guys will just go pretty much straight into Imperial at this point? Because it doesn't seem like there's any, you know, forward siege workshop or something dropped. Most of them seem to be content just getting their eco upgraded a bit.
Oh, do you see the upgrades going through right now?
Banking.
Banking coming up for Emin, so Chinese slinging Goths and Chinese slinging Mayans. And you know what happens in a late Imperial fight, Goths against Mayans? It ends really ugly for Mayans.
Would say that Mayans is gonna have trouble. I mean, a mass of plumes can still be very annoying to deal with, even if you have fully upgraded Huskarls. Generally, I would say that it's probably in the Goths' favor.
Yeah, on paper it is Goths, but with plumes you can micro, right? Hide them in a gap, make it really hard for Goths to get kills.
And it's also just not some player, it's Slam after all, so
yes,
obviously a fantastic player, and he's surely gonna know what to do if he's gonna be up against the Goths. Because I guess they must have some sort of plan.
Slam just said in the chat dog up, I think, so he's keeping an eye on the score.
He isn't up at the same time though, he just did a bunch of upgrades which might have taken away his resources and therefore dropped his score a bit.
Yep.
But let's take a look at the resources actually. Emin is pretty low, but he's going to be slinging anyway. Dogao is still far from Imperial Age. Slam is very close, he could click pretty much any second, he just needs 6 more gold. And I would assume that Melancholia is low as well, because he is most likely going to stay in Castle Age. And there we go, Slam clicking up, and he's going to be a long while ahead, I think, of Dogao. Actually, Dogao is getting there, but it's still gonna be a bit.
It's gonna be a minute for Dogao to click up, yeah.
It looks like Slam wants to go aggressive. You see he's dropping a castle right in front of Emin's base.
Oh yeah, that's a good castle there.
Maybe they're hoping to take out the Slinger and...
Any gold in the back? Oh. Ah, there's 1 gold for Emin. That is good.
Oh yeah.
And is Dogao moving towards Slam directly? Because you have 2 choices,
Dogao is
right?
making petards.
Yep, that's a good call, obviously, to break in quickly. Still, you know, Dogao has 2 choices. He could try to kill Red, Melancholia, as fast as possible, or he could go hit Slam in the forward base or in the economy. So yeah, even 3
It looks like
options.
they want to take out Melancholia here. You see all these barracks coming up, and I guess these petards are just gonna bust through those walls. Extra walls coming up as well for Melancholia. Maybe he knows, he spotted it, didn't really watch his scout or something, that there's something coming in for him, reinforcing with houses.
Yeah, we can just check.
This could be bad, maybe.
He has not... Ah, no, never mind. He has scouted 3 barracks, so he knows there's something happening. He still has a scout running around, yeah.
I think this is gonna come down to whoever does more damage with the sling against the slinger of the other team.
Yeah. Because
obviously both the slung guys are going for the one slinging. And look at the fast houses coming up from Melancholia, and I think it's really gonna depend on who can hold aggression a bit longer.
Ooh, this house was on 20 HP for like half a minute. Dogao could have been in. Let's see how is it going for Slam? I killed off a few Huskarls.
1 more Petar coming though.
Yep. And Slam is letting go, apparently. He's going towards Red now.
Oh yeah. He's gonna take out the TC most likely with the castle fire, which is a bit of an extra bonus, I guess.
Yeah, but I think Emin does not really care as long as he can mine the gold.
Yeah, it's not really that big of a deal. It's gonna slow him down maybe a bit in trying to get a better economy, but shouldn't be too bad. And Dogao is really piling under pressure. He's got a ram coming, quite a lot of Huskarls. The siege workshop is gonna go down in a couple moments. More walls coming, but yeah, Melancholia doesn't really have anything to hold this off. And there's a hole now. the house was destroyed, and there come the Huskarls. Building an extra siege workshop in the back, but
The
this
elite
is already looking painful.
The Elite Huskarl upgrade is really expensive, by the way. I think Dogao will not be able to afford it too soon. Oh, and here it comes. Oh wow, now this is big. This is big, because it's like 1,300 or something food, and he managed to get it. So as soon as it's done, and I think it will be done just in time until these plumes show up. They're on low HP.
And
yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's a whole lot of plumes. I think that Slam is gonna have trouble dealing with these Huskarls that easily. It's a good mass, but
yeah, it's not too many
if he
plumes.
gets surrounded by the Huskarls, especially the elite Huskarls now, it's gonna be rough. But yeah, he's taking out the Huskarls. I don't really know why Dogao is just walking across there. Maybe he's trying to get to a safe corner, but I think Slam will be just in time to deal with him. And yeah, he's definitely gonna deal with the big group of Huskarls there, and it looks like we're gonna be fine for now. But let's take a look at the villagers count, because Melancolia's pop is really low. He's only on 58 pop compared to Amin, who is the other slinger at 97.
Yep.
And the villager difference is quiet. It's actually 40 villagers, or yeah, 40 villagers exactly difference right now between Amin and Melancholia. So the sling is gonna be a lot stronger for Amin's team, Dogao's team, whatever you prefer. And as you can see, Dogao also commented right away to help Amin with the couple of plumes that are there.
To be honest,
yeah, it seems like they're pretty coordinated, but go ahead, please.
yeah, they're very well coordinated here, these 4 players. I think right now, looking at the minimap, Dogao is a little overreacting. He's sending quite a few Huskarls to just 10 plumes, then maybe here 10 more, 1 trebuchet. This is not serious pressure from Slam. I think Slam is playing 2 games at the same time here. He's going for Dogao now, really.
If you look at Amin's base, this could be a lot of that villagers on that gold, and getting more gold will be a bit problematic for Amin.
Yeah, the map really doesn't favor him. The extra golds are more to the corners, to the middle. Amin does not get any extra golds right now.
And meanwhile, a couple knights from Melancholia. He seems to be fine for now. Obviously, they're not going for him. If I was him, I'd go for the re-wall there in front, just to be a bit safer, and he's sending a villager, so he might just have that in mind. But for now, it's definitely going to be Amin's base where the action's happening. And there's already 2 TCs down, and the castle is being trapped. Let's see if these Huskarls can take out the trebuchet. I think if Slam pays attention, they won't be able to.
This castle was denied. Quite a few dead bodies there, so good fight for Dogao. And now Dogao is nowhere near Amin's base. What did he do with all those calls? Did Slam just out-micro him?
Also, may want to add this, if you recall just a couple moments ago, I said that Melancholia is 40 villagers behind. Right now he is pretty much, he's actually above Amin right now in terms of villager count. So Slam is getting a lot of kills here, and Melancholia is doing a great job just reinforcing his economy again. Also double walling up, so he wants to be safe and then keep on slinging his body to try and plow through his base here of Amin. And they could be successful. It's looking pretty good. There's a lot of plumes, 2 trebuchets doing a good job, and center's got a few Huskarls coming in. It could be enough. Let's find out. I think if they will focus on the traps, they might get him, but doesn't seem like they do. Traps are retreating, but yeah, it's a lot of Huskarls, and it looks like Slam has to retreat, which he is doing. See a lot of dead plumes on the ground, but he really did a lot of damage. We'll have to leave it to Slam. I mean, that was a great offense onto Amin here. I think under the 2 castles he can probably fight this, and will take some losses, but should be fine. Oh, and we didn't probably see this so far, but Imperial Age comment from Melancholia. He's once again under some pressure.
Dogao
Honestly,
pushing.
Yeah, Dogao is all over the place right now with the Huskarls.
And a Trebuchet, finally.
Yeah. I'm really wondering what Melancholia is gonna do here, because it seems like Slam is occupied with the base of Emin. I don't see that. Oh yeah, never mind. There's quite a big group coming over, but they need to come and help with Melancholia now before he gets roasted over here. A couple knights, but they're not gonna be enough. What do you think? Gonna happen?
No, knights are not so great. Past late knights at least.
And building fire doesn't really. It's merely a scratch for these Huskarls, and other than that, there's really nothing here. Blues come in.
And you see the numbers turning around again. Emin has now 84 and Melancholia 60 something vills.
Parry back and forth, wow.
Yeah.
And that's actually a lot like of the forward base from Melancholia is just completely erased right now. He may be an Imperial Age, but what can he really do? At this point he's probably gonna need Sling from Slam to be able to produce units or something.
Yeah, not really a sling from Slam. Rather help.
Obviously
he needs
not,
army and then wall off again. I wonder why he doesn't get fortified walls. That could help a little. But yeah.
I think it would have helped, yeah. Losing even more villagers, wow. I
And
didn't
now-
expect the game to just so quickly turn the tides. Now, less than 50 villagers for Melancholia and still a lot of Huskarls.
Slam going
They don't
eagles
seem to be able to deal with it.
just as meat shields, or why? Because eagles are really not that great against Huskarls.
Oh, and meanwhile, they didn't even realize this, but Dogao, who is not only pushing on Melancholia, is also pushing on Slam. If you take a look, I don't think it's going to be very successful. And yeah, you spotted the eagles there earlier on, but... Damn, Dogao, just all over the place.
Very strong play here from Dogao.
Look at Slam's mining camp in the right corner on the stone.
Oh yeah, that is
I'm wondering what happened there.
not very efficient here.
Yeah, I'd say that's
2k4
the only time I
mining
would have
camp.
done something better than Slam in this game.
Yeah, no idea. He must have really just spent like half a second dropping that mining camp.
Yeah, as Mem says in one of his videos on the channel,
Yeah.
he's gonna need a car.
Yeah.
I love that video.
Okay, big fight coming up in the middle between red and blue. Is that gonna be enough for Dogao? It's not too many Huskarls at the moment, but more and more coming in from the north. Cavalier upgrade now for red.
A trap as well to help out. Honestly, I think the advantage here is strongly in Dogao and Emin's favor. Melancholia is down to less than 30 population, and you see those villagers. They're just gonna get. It's just gonna be a slaughter. And it's
21
probably gonna be down to
villagers.
like 15.
Yeah, 21 now. Oh, 17,
Got
16.
14
yeah.
villagers for me. Wow.
Ouch.
Yeah, I think that Dogao and Damien are gonna take this. It's really looking like it. Slam is doing his best to defend, but he can't deal with the Trebuchet because of this huge flood of Huskarls coming in.
Mhm.
And if he's gonna lose all his castles, at least the one in front of his base, that's already a huge deal. And these eagles, they don't seem to, even though they have El Dorado now, they don't seem to do that much for him. And
No.
there's the castle down for Slam.
Their base attack is just not so great. It's 12 plus 14 against 9 plus 1 at the moment.
Yeah. Well, these look at this massive Huskarls. I
Yeah.
honestly don't know how Slam is planning to do something against this, and there's the GG call.
Yes, GG.
I have to say, big turnaround from that moment where Slam pretty much destroyed half the eco of Amin.
Yeah.
That's great comeback. Amin was so fast to boom up again, and Dogao just playing so strong. Wow.
Yeah. I kind of took a risk there and said, yeah, Goths would definitely beat Mayans. But it looked a bit different, right, when Slam was pushing on Emin. But then, yeah, just awesome play from Dogao. Was everywhere, really.
Yeah, indeed, pushing on two sides all the time. But yeah, I'll be right back. Just give me a minute. I'm going to the bathroom.
Yes. I'll check the achievements meanwhile. But here, we pretty much saw that Emin was slinging Dogao. These numbers here match, and Red, I will call him Melancholia, was slinging Slam. Big difference here in the sling, right? Let's say 5,000 against 17,000. That's more than triple the amount of resources. So, much stronger sling from Emin. Was it due to Dogao's early aggression, or was it just much smarter played from Emin? I can't really give a final answer now, but this really helps. More than 12,000 resources extra. Obviously Goths need it. Everything is expensive for Goths. You need massive amounts of food. But still, a nice difference. Did I update the score? I think so. It's 2-0. And looking at the chat, oh, we have 250 viewers now. Went up a little. That is nice to see. And a lot of discussions going on the chat. May and Eagle Warriors are actually better than Huskarls. Well, not if they're not upgraded. Let me tell you that, sir. Yeah. What else? Elite Chukanu fires more than 3 arrows. Yes, they fire 5, but do less damage. I love such technical talk.
Microphone muted.
Indeed. But yeah, really with the Eagle thing, the upgrades were just so heavily in favor of Dogao, and that's why they didn't do much. I was thinking, I mean, 100 HP is quite a lot for infantry if you have El Dorado, but without all the upgrades, what can you really do?
Microphone
but yeah.
Yeah, there is a small fault in the game, that only champions get a nice bonus against Huskarls and Eagles, and longswordsmen are actually really terrible against Eagles and Huskarls. So Persians, nice, alright, they get hand cannoneers, but Mayans, no, just longswordsmen for them. So if you take out the castles from a Mayan player, he cannot stop infantry anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, good infantry
and,
at least. Yeah.
And even with, I guess, a great micro like Slam surely has, it's just so hard to overcome this flood of Huskarls, and Dogao was just keeping it up all the time. So yeah, I mean, what can Mayans do? Once he lost the castle, that was it.
Yeah, no, honestly, I think it is a nightmare scenario in late Imperial. I think every deathmatch player will confirm that Mayans against Goths is like the most unfair matchup you can get in deathmatch.
Microphone muted.
Good old Goths. Always love to see them. And I'm glad we did see them here.
Microphone activated.
The first game was very similar. It was not a mirrored matchup. There were Mongols on both teams, and then Aztecs and Huns. So yeah, nice to see some different civs on this tournament. By the way, the first one was Arabia without walls. Very nice to see. That is exactly the kind of games I like to watch.
Yeah.
Game 3, it's a map I cannot even pronounce.
I did see the end of the game before. It was pretty good. Sadly didn't catch too much of it. Yeah, we got quite a few viewers in here, so thanks everybody for coming over. I guess most of you are coming from Woobly Official, and yeah, it's some good stamina you got here. Just keep on
Yeah.
watching these streams, so we're glad to see you all here, and hopefully the games are going to start soon, so we can keep on entertaining.
We should drop a few names actually. Did Viper play today or yesterday? I don't even know. But anyway, we saw Dowd, we see Jordan, we saw now
Doubt tomorrow.
Is it Dowd tomorrow? Ah yes, he rescheduled.
I think they moved it.
He postponed today. Then we have here Slam Dogao. Wonder played Loisa. On the other stream from Zero Empires there was Chris against Juan. So was there a single 2K2
and Yo against
player?
VH as well on Zero Empires.
Yo against VH, right? Yeah, who's missing in the club really? Like, all the top players playing today.
There really aren't any missing indeed. Well, crazy games today. I was watching a lot of streams.
Microphone muted.
And yeah, good games as well. I just wish Wrath would have taken it. The tear is rolling down my cheek. Well, it's not really, but Wrath played so strong. I honestly hope he's gonna make it. Let's get back to our game. But yeah, also on a side note, tomorrow it's gonna be just as good. We've got Dowd versus Yinghua, which is Love Cheng, Tato versus Yo, and the Viper versus Loisa. So some great caliber matches coming up. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. And as I just saw here, we're on 1 minute 30 spec delay, so it's not going to be too much longer. And we'll get into the next game, of which I sadly don't know the settings. Do you know the settings for game 3?
Microphone
Yeah, I
activated.
just looked at them, but didn't make any sense to me because I can't pronounce the map. I've genuinely never seen or heard of this map, so it's just gonna be a surprise.
Let's just wait it out and then see what's going to come to us. Let's see if I can catch it here on the stream where it is displayed. This is also best of 7, so
Microphone
if
activated. Microphone
if we're
muted.
lucky, or depending on how you feel about
Microphone
casting 7
activated.
games, this could be a
Oh,
quite
boy.
long night.
Oh boy.
But I'm always loving the best of 7s if they go to the last game. Right, this is indeed a weird map. I don't think I've seen this before.
Yeah, and I cannot pronounce it. I can show you the name when I hit Alt-O for the objectives, but I don't know how to pronounce this neither in English nor in German, so yeah, we'll just go with it. It's a water map, Mediterranean style at the first glance, and there's some forests around, like on Bedouins, for example. I think Bedouins has a very similar forest around the entire map.
Definitely.
Oh,
Oh,
this
this is...
yeah.
I think this is literally the first map I have never seen on any sort of stream or anything, so I'm really excited to see how this plays out. I'll take a quick look at the civilizations that we have here. We've got Huns and Vikings on both teams, and on the left side, it's gonna be Melancholia, and the bottom against Emin, and Emin is playing as the Huns against the Huns. So we got a mirror. On the other side, we got Slam up against Dogao, both playing as the Vikings.
Yeah, and I think the opponents are actually closer to each other than the teammates are. Oh,
Yeah,
this could
looks
be
like
cool.
Also, kind of like the resource distribution on this map, because from the looks of it, well, it seems like the golds and stones are mostly quite far away from the water, so water is obviously going to be very important here, especially for the fish, but it seems like even if you don't have water control, you can still take your extra resources pretty safely. Which I always like. I don't like it if team gains water control, then you know you're pretty much GG because they can control every resource you gather with a couple of galleys. And here it actually looks like most of the resources are pretty safe and can be taken even if you lose water.
Yep, this looks like a very nice map to me. It's worth remembering, I think, because we've had so many complaints about, oh, the water maps are boring, water maps are unfair, I don't know what. This one looks beautiful to me.
I think it's really hard to find a balance in a map between water and land, but honestly I think this one looks pretty good.
Yep.
And we'll see how it plays out, hoping for some interesting games. And I'm sure we're gonna get them. You can also wall them off rather... Well, it depends, but it's not too big of a wall off if you want to go safe as well. But yeah, honestly can't say what I'm gonna expect here. We got the first docks coming up.
Oh, I
Take a
think
look, Slam has got a good dock.
I think we know what to expect. You know, a
Oh, this is
brush.
gonna be...
Yeah.
But afterwards, I don't. Maybe it's gonna end with whoever wins the Grush, but I don't expect that. I think the teams are gonna try something different as well.
There is
Yeah.
a lane going on. That's what I thought. Like Melancholia and Emin are really close next to each other, and yeah, there goes the boar towards the blue town center.
Melancholia stole it. Alright, yeah, he's still got a boar in the back, so I guess well done.
And Emin needs to push deer from quite far away now.
Oh, well, it's a bit unfortunate for him. And yeah, if you look at the docks, as I said, Slam is pretty good. Dogao also does have some deep fish pretty close. And yeah, Emin also some deep fish around, but the water looks pretty balanced anyway. The fish seem pretty scattered around, so it's okay for all these players.
Lots of big
And
fish for
whoever's
everyone.
gonna, whoever's gonna get the water, I think it's gonna be quite an important advantage because there's really quite a lot of fish here. Other than that, there is not too much going on.
Yeah, I think they're playing a basic Grush build order, Galley Rush.
Yeah.
And so we have to keep an eye on who goes up first. Melancholia just researches Loom. That is usually a sign that he wants to go up.
19 villagers.
I can see, is that 2 boars or 3? Ah, he didn't pick his own boar. You see the boar that is behind his wood line?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, maybe he's gonna save it up for later. I don't know why he would, but
anyway, it worked. He clicked up to Feudal as the first player. Now there
he
is
had
Slam.
2 boars, so
Yep. Just 2 seconds later. And who clicked next?
only Emin missing.
Sorry, Dogao clicked 2 seconds after Slam. And now there is Emin, 10:25. He will be up, okay.
Okay, we're gonna see them galleys. And it seems like, well, Dogao only has 3 fishing ships, but all the other ones have 4. So pretty standard mostly. Dogao's gonna add a 3rd, I don't know.
Really nothing happening on land. The players are not even walling up, even though it could be walled. But going forward.
There's still quite a
yeah.
distance in between the players. Not that much between the 2 opposing players, but it's still a bit of a walk. I think if they realize that one team is losing the rush, they might have time to wall up and be safe. And from how I know these games, usually teams will not go for the land immediately. They'll try water first, and if that fails, maybe send some villagers forward. But I'm sure these players will pick that up if they know that they're waiting waters. I think we can see some walls coming in, or some other sort of defense.
Yep.
And there's the feudal ages.
Yep. 3rd dock coming up for both Melancholia and Emin. Dogao waiting.
Yeah, actually, Slam as well. Only Dogao doesn't have a 3rd dock. He's got a villager there, he's gonna build it soon, but he's behind.
Oh, nice catch from Emin. He caught the villager. That was so easy to wall in. He should actually do that.
Oh. It's
But-
gonna go down though. It's not gonna.
Ah,
Scout is coming to help out. But the
Saved.
Scout is on lower HP.
Yep, I mean, playing this brilliant here.
Yeah.
Delayed the dog, killed the scout. Very nice. Stonewall coming up now for blue. That is quite an investment. But okay.
Hope he doesn't forget to put that one tile in between the water and the forest.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, does he have the foundation laid down? Not yet, but I'm sure he's gonna go for it. And there's the galleys. Melancholia is onto Amine, trying to snipe some fishing boats. But the numbers are equal now. Let's see if he's gonna get any.
Oh, come on, Melancholia just missed. Oh no, now he managed. Come on, save this. Ah, no. Lost the fishing ship
Yeah, he
to one
lost.
galley. Yeah.
And it seems like Amine also lost one. So it's equal at this point. It's like, look, the military numbers, we've got Amine on 6 and only 4 for Melancholia, so Amine did take the advantage there. Now it's 5v6, I guess. On the other side, we have... Oh, so confusing to find. With 8 on Slam versus 6 from Dogao. And Dogao's still sitting with 3 fishing boats, and Slam still is pretty safe. He's got 4 in the back, and looks like they're not going to be annoyed that quickly. But there's quite a few galleys now coming in from Dogao. Actually, retreating for some reason, but Slam is going to have to regroup. On the other side, looks like Amine's got a bit of an advantage, not too big. He's got 8 versus 7, actually 10 versus 7 now. Bit of an advantage. And Slam is actually coming to help him.
Slime is getting fletching. That's the first player as far as I can see.
They can absolutely demolish this navy from Amine now if they attack at the same time. He's pretty much trapped down there. Let's see what the plan is. At the same time though, Dogao is going for the fishing ships. No, he's not going for them. Okay, he's coming to help out his
Oh.
teammate.
Slam could be cornered now, because they both have fletching. Emin does not, and it's 2 versus 1.
Yes.
Oh, this can be quite important unless they try to trap Amine's galleys.
Okay, now Dogao's moving in, and Slam could get sandwiched now.
He lost quite a lot of galleys there, only 5 left down there from Slam. He's got some more at his base, but
They should really go
this
back.
looks...
Slam and Melancholia, yeah. They were really eager, like, to trap Emin, did not micro it great, and Dogao came in time.
And it looks like the water advantage is now firmly in the hands of Amine and Dogao. Both the others retreating, Slam even saying that he might have a different idea than going water here.
Yep, and now
Fishing
he,
ships also harassed.
Katsuni would say he just kissed the wall. Yeah. Bar the stone, yeah.
Speaking of the wall, Dogao's got one up right now, so he's ready for this. Yeah. Melancholia is still having some galleys around, but the numbers are just heavily in favor of the other team. Actually, look at Slan, that's quite a good mass there. I'll take a look at the military numbers. Got Dogao with 17 military, Amine on 11, Kolia with 7, and oh, never mind. It's Dogao with 15 now, and Slam with 10. So overall, quite a big advantage in the hands of Dogao and Amine, and it seems like maybe Slam and Melancholia have given up on the water now. And as Slam kind of announced, he might go for the land now. And there's a transport ship, but he's got to be careful. Look, there's a bunch of galleys ready for it, and this transport ship is looking. Yeah, it's gonna die for sure.
Yeah. Going down, no chance.
Not against that many.
Okay,
Wow.
and Slam building a market, trying to go up to castle now.
Yeah.
He really missed the time now to do something on land. He should go up now and secure the water.
the same time though, if you look at it, there's only one fishing boat left from Dogao, which has now been taken down. There's one more left for Slam, which I'm sure won't survive for much longer, but is water going to be important if they don't fish? That's what I'm wondering here, because there's there's some wood near the water, but that is obviously not going to be a problem because they got this huge ring of wood around the entire map. I'm just wondering if Dogao and Emin are going to be investing a bit too much in the water here, because there's no fish.
No, if you look at the minimap, you need water control, because the wood on the outside actually limits your space to build as well, and probably the trade as well. So
the trade is a thing, yeah.
To have water control, and you know, you can always clear a shore and land. You know, if you have 30 galleys in the back, you can land wherever you like, and your opponent cannot defend. So this looks
true, yeah.
Very similar to Mediterranean or Baltic to me, and on those maps you want water control. You have to be lucky to sneak, and here the players walled up, so it's all about water, I think.
And Slam, after you announced it, building the market, which he has done, of course, he's now going up the Castaway H, quite far ahead of everyone else.
Yep, surprisingly enough.
Because he didn't get any sling. Melancholia doesn't have a market, so it's just Slam going on his own.
Melancholia is trying to go land, and his chances don't look bad at all, because there's just a palisade wall at the moment for Emin.
And TV Micro's property, there's no chance to, at least right behind that, get a quick stone wall up, so you'd have to go for a pretty all-out wall.
But he's not focusing on one spot at the moment. He could go in really quickly, but he's not firing at one spot.
That's true. Even though it's quite a good amount of archers and some skirmishers as well. If he gets in, this could be quite big. And Min does not have that much to defend. Let's look at his ranges. It's gonna be important here. We've got 4 archers in each range. More being produced, but even then, if Melancholia just keeps on pumping these archers from 3 ranges, by the way, should be able to get the upper hand. And there's foundations laid down for more stone walls behind these ranges, but I think it's gonna be hard for Aiming to hold this back.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, we completely forgot about the water, but if you look at Slam right now, he's got 4 galleys.
Yep. Just choked out.
Might be able to clean up what Dogao has got here. Dogao is about to cast it himself, but it's going to be quite a bit more time until he actually has the upgrades.
It's going to take a while. Dogao has to run now for another minute. Defensive tower now from Emin, but it doesn't secure the entire palisade. He needs to wall somehow.
Take a look once again at the archery ranges. With 6 and 7 archers in there ready to pop out. Let's compare that to the numbers of Melancholia. He has got, look, yeah, it's 14 versus 18 ranged units. So slightly in the favor of Melancholia still, and if he places properly, he should be able to take him out, because he can reinforce even better than Emin right now, due to those 3 archery ranges being right there.
And I think Emin just wanted to raid Blue, but Blue has stonewalled behind, so Emin will lose time, and time is really important right now. His army will do nothing for him for like 2 minutes. And
let's see if Melancholia is gonna get the villagers now. More towers coming up. I don't know if it's really the solution here.
On the water it seems fairly similar between Dogao and Slam, 23 and 24.
I think it's gonna come down to the to ballistics here maybe. Dogao is researching ballistics right now. I'm not sure, but I don't think Slam has ballistics. I think if I just look at the galleys a bit, we'll find out soon enough, but...
No university.
Oh yeah, of
Emin
Forgot about
managed.
that. Could have checked that as well.
Emin managed to pick up all the reinforcements from Melancholia. That is something you should always do. Just garrison your reinforcements until it's safe to release them. What is
Yeah,
Slam laughing at?
I think Dogao is going to this small
Oh yeah, the
little thing there, and he was like, "Come," and
Come
I guess
out,
Slam
yeah.
doesn't want to. That's why he laughed.
get out of that foxhole or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Wait, but do you see this? Look at the right side of Emin's base. There's a lone villager at the stone there.
Yes. What about what? How is that villager?
Yeah, that's like, how did he get there?
How did he get there?
I mean, maybe he snuck in with the army, but
Hmm.
that can be pretty important. Let's see what's gonna happen. What's gonna do if he's gonna build something.
And Melancholia will
Emin.
be up to castle faster than Emin. That's an interesting
Oh
one.
yeah.
Because he
And
went
crossbow upgrade's gonna be
Yeah.
huge with Botkin if he gets that right away.
and straight away dropping a workshop. If that workshop goes up, then that calls for trouble.
Because that's gonna help him deal with those towers quite a bit as well. And of course with the army, a Mangonel can be absolutely devastating against the feudal age army that Emin has right now. And Melancholia knows this, so he's doing his best to protect this one villager, vigilantly building this siege workshop, and it's definitely gonna go up. And I'll check if we're gonna see a Mangonel coming out, and there's the Mangonel already being produced. And that can really swing the tides here. Meanwhile, it's on the water. Let's take a quick look.
Looking a little better for Slam in terms of numbers.
The numbers do seem to be in favor of him.
Dogao is reinforcing nicely though. Yeah, he needs to go back.
Slam has 10 more ships than Dogao right now.
Yeah.
So, knowing how good Slam is, he might be able to just stand his ground here and maybe take out these dogs, but not soon enough. And let's take a look again at really where the action's happening on the
Emin will
land down
get
there.
the upgrades he needs just in time. Crossbow and
Yeah.
Botkin. First Mangonel coming in now. And if I was Melancholia, I would go to the town center, but he doesn't see it probably. Yeah, he doesn't see it.
Melancholia does have actually nearly twice as many ranged units at this point.
In total, but
So-
not there, I guess.
In total, yeah,
Yeah.
not there. Both these groups seem pretty. These armies seem pretty equal.
Oh, don't lose the Mangonel for nothing.
Oh yeah. Let's see, 2 Mangonels now, one from each player.
Yeah.
And he's hitting the TC. Maybe if I'm behind him, let me just quickly see if I have to catch up. Oh yeah, big. Mangonel War. Is it paused?
Yes, it is paused.
Okay.
Dogao in the middle, trying to snipe off units, I guess. But there's, well, nothing from Melancholia anymore. Slam is not really fishing heavily either.
It's got the one fishing ship is still alive.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
Dogao will lose his docks, I assume. On land, not much happening between them. Dogao will just boom, I guess. He's dropping quite a few town centers.
And Slam is also walling up on the land. He, I guess, is
Mhm.
expecting Dogao to go on land next up, because water looking to be strongly in favor of Slam's team. And these Mangonels both still alive. I'm really wondering. And
shot.
oh yeah, Emin's Mangonel. Oh, both down. Okay, 1-for-1 trade. But get that villager into safety. Melancholia.
Yeah.
That villager is going to be quite important. Just in case. And the numbers are definitely in favor of Emin right now. It's really going to depend on his Mangonel if he can get some good shots. Did get one crossbow earlier on. There's a knight coming in.
Go on.
This knight might be able to snipe
Go
off the
for the...
Mangonel.
Yes.
Oh,
Nice
that's
shot.
a big shot.
And another one.
And he's gonna get the Mangonel as well.
Brilliant micro from Emin there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, this is looking quite hard now for Melancholia to keep this
Yes.
forward up. Might pick up this. Yeah, he's gonna get the Mangonel, which is a good start, but the army is just very much in favor of Emin right now, and he's gonna be probably losing this forward villager if he isn't careful. Let's see though, but because I think military is still pretty good for Melancholia, but where is all of his military? He's got 11 ranged units and Abin has 8. But I think it's just those skirmishers at the wall that are
Yeah, I think
not
he
really
forgot
doing
about
that
them.
much.
He must
I
have
mean-
forgotten about them, yeah.
They will eventually pick up the archery range, but he could be doing a bit more useful things with them. But for now he seems to be holding on to this. 1 more mangonel, 2 more knights, but he's really gonna have to get some big shots here to keep this forward safe. And there's also 1 mangonel against him and just a lot of army advantage for Amin. And on Water Slam is cleaning up the docks from Amin right now. There's still some ships left from Togao just sitting on the left side there, not doing that much. Looks like... wait. Where do those galleys from Melancholia come from? Because he doesn't have any docks that they survive, or I don't even know. Either way, some galleys still left from Melancholia
Yeah,
for some
I mean,
reason.
they're blue, they're so hard to see, right? Dogao at the same time saved his docks, you know, somewhere up north, so yeah, you can do that and get away with it.
Mm. And if you look at the south forward, villager is still alive. See if these 2 Cav archers are gonna go for him. But yeah, the army advantage is just so heavily in favor of Amin. What's the population? Actually, let's take a look at the villagers. And yet, well, the economy seems to be also strongly favoring Amin and Dogao. Dogao has 80 villagers. And his opponent's land has 60, so 20 more. And 60 more for Amin compared to Melancholia, Amin being at 71. So it's hard to say. I mean, they have the water, which is of course important, and they're keeping the fight on the other side in the base of Amin, but for how long? I mean, there's some knights, but I don't know. What do you think of the situation?
It is hard, because I think Melancholia is investing a lot. He's not developing his economy. Now he's dropping town centers, finally, at minute 35, 36.
Yeah.
I mean, can hold. His economy looks a little better to me. Let's just compare villas. Emin has 77, Melancholia has 55. So that's quite a difference. Between Slam,
Also
that's
about
68.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was about
Dogao.
20 when I checked.
Yeah, Dogao has a nice lead there with villagers.
Yeah, and look at Dogao's basement. He is booming it up like a champ.
Yep.
3 TCs and a lot of farms seeded, taking a lot of stone and gold as well. Also, he just got all the economic upgrades from Castle Age before this, and he will be cleaned up on water. And one thing that Slam's got going for him, he did get more fishing ships to get some of that fishing advantage, but I don't know, I don't think those fishing ships are gonna compensate for nearly a
No,
actually pretty much exactly a 20 villager
this point,
disadvantage.
if you have wheelbarrow, if you have you know, horse collar and all this nice stuff for farms, fishing is not that effective anymore.
And rams, look at Melancholia.
Yeah, he's wasting
Tried
resources.
rams,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is to no avail.
Dogao is
See if this-
slinging heavily to Emin, and I think that is a good idea, because Vikings, you know, land army in Imperial is not that great. Let's see what Slam is doing army-wise. Is he dropping stables or what? No.
I just saw him wall up, but I don't see any military buildings from Slam. Not from the docks, of course.
Slam is building a second stone wall. Will he start slinging now himself?
And it looks like the forward villager has died from Melancholia, and
Yeah.
he is probably
Pretty
gonna
sure.
lose this forward. I don't see how he can take this area back. Got some skirms.
Yeah, I think
Knights,
every unit he creates in this forward or sneak there, is a waste of resources right now. It's over. He should just stop, focus on his base.
Oh yeah, this is a nice idea. Kolia just asked to X the ships of Slam, and he might be able to take this battle. And yeah, there's the retreat coming from Emin with the ships in the back.
Yep.
Slam ships supporting him can't fight the knights, the remaining knights of Melancholia. But I think it's just gonna be a delay, really, because the siege workshops are gonna fall, and I don't know why he's still producing rams. It just does, as he said, it seems like a waste of resources to me. I don't think this will have much future. Oh, and yeah, Imperial Age already, wow. Completely missed that. Imperial Age for Emin.
Yeah, well, he's getting resources from Dogao, massively. Castle is up from Melancholia, counter castle from Emin, and there will be siege workshops.
Slam is also going up to Imperial, but I think at this point it would be more important for Melancholia to probably go in. I don't know what really his plan is going to be here.
Yep.
This forward's going to be cleared up completely. Most of it is already gone. Even the one in the left side of the base is just going to be mopped up. 2 siege workshops from Emin, and he is looking to pile up the pressure. I think they're going to have water support, but I don't think it's going to matter that much. The castle's out of range unless they get cannon galleons. Obviously the castle would not be a good idea to fight with the galleons, but yeah. Trebuchet out, so the castle is not going to last much longer unless he keeps on the repairs.
No, he's done one behind already, so yeah.
I think Emin and Dogao really did a great job at just defending and also getting their eco up to just a much higher level than the other team. I'll take once again just a quick look at the villagers, and we've got 100. Actually, it's got a bit closer, but still a difference. We got 15 extra villagers for Emin for Melancholia. Emin is sitting at 112, and still 20 villager difference between Slam and Dogao, and Dogao is leading. So I don't know.
Emin is going Cavaliers, and Melancholia Alps, if you can get that as quick as possible. Let's go to his point of view. Yeah, he is soon in Imperial. It will be okay.
That's a lot of walls coming up from Melancholia, wow.
Okay, Slam is finally slinging him now. That's good.
Slam's economy is looking pretty good. Still, I think Dogao has got the edge. Slam is already in Imperial Age. Not sure if he has gotten any of the... Oh yeah, look at that. Slam is going for Man-at-Arms upgrade. Maybe we can see some infantry coming. Some surprise infantry just gonna be flooding into Dogao's base here. We'll find out soon enough.
And Slam has water control. He can always get a transport ship with careening researched. Drop off a few units.
Through that, more mass walls. Imperial Age is there for Melancholia. He's getting chainmail armor, halberdier squires, husbandry as well. So it does look like he also wants to get a bit of cavalry going on at some point. But for now I think he's going to focus on defending against these paladins already for Emin.
Yeah.
Didn't even catch that, but he has the paladins, and I mean, you know how strong paladins are.
Just finished with the paladin upgrade. +4 defense, +2 attack. A lot of research is going through now. Careening coming up. And also for Dogao. Is Dogao redocking, or what does he have in mind?
Not sure. But I think Slam is doing a good job at surrounding all the areas where Dogao could potentially dock
and
up.
Melancholia
Castle, yeah.
Melancholia should wall, like Memp would be screaming right now. Between the workshop and the forest, wall. Between the shoreline and the barracks, wall. So that paladins can run nowhere but into the halls. If they run into the economy, they will do crazy damage.
Okay, it's a good number of helps, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough, honestly. I mean, it's a very healthy number of paladins, and also quite a few siege rams, which are great at sponging up damage.
He should go back, he should use the ships in the back as well. There's no point wasting all the helps now.
Wait, am I not the same time as you? What time are you at currently?
47:55.
Okay, I'm a bit behind. I'll see if I can catch up.
Ah, nice. Slam denied a castle there from Dogao, or he probably wanted to redock.
The one on the shoreline, yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that one. Didn't see that it was tonight, but it's play from Slam. Really doing a great job at surrounding all the land and just not giving these guys a chance at rewalling. And oh, look at that! Melancholia is landing in some villagers. With transport ships between the two bases of his opponents,
between
building
them.
some stables.
But the paladins are in Melancholia's base. Not that many, but still they will do damage.
There's just not enough helps. Don't see any right now. Okay, there's a few, but and take a look. Okay, one village did spot the forward because there was a stone mine nearby. Let's see, they might be able to even deny it. A couple cav archers coming in. We already have some hit as well from Emin and Dogao.
Slam has
So-
walled up, so the paladins won't affect him.
But still, there's quite a few paladins already in on Melancholia.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be easy to deal with them. Slam is now building barracks to help him out. But yeah, there's really very little economy left right now for Melancholia. He dropped down to 70 villagers again.
Yeah.
And I guess, I mean, he's going to be able to survive for now with what I assume is going to be a pretty big sling from Slam, who has a very healthy economy and is nearly at 200 pop, but I don't think they really wanted this to happen. Cavaliers are out, Melancholia, Paladin is about to be done, but will it really be enough?
Slam has just landed with villagers and building barracks. Castle
Okay.
coming up.
Oh yeah. Well, let's see. Slam will have to get rid of some population before he can really mass up a good army. There's just so many paladins. They want to start trade, I guess. But all these paladins from Amin just in the back there. And he's already having trouble dealing with them in the front. The ones are coming from the front, so.
Melancholia has some resources. He has to be spamming halves of every single barracks. He has 4 racks he's not using at the moment.
But look at that, he's got 38 villagers right now.
That's no
I mean,
problem.
Slam has the highest amount, but still it's hard for him to both try and push onto the Gao and at the same time playing Melancholia to try and defend, because there's really not pretty much no economy left right now for Melancholia. It's got a few woodcutters, but it's really it. And I would say right now the advantage is still quite comfortably in favor of Dogao and Emin. Yeah, take a look at the landing.
Oh, come on, Melancholia, just pump helps. Pump helps out of all barracks. Out of every single barracks. Build more barracks in the back. Come on. It's
Did
not
call
that...
GG in chat, so
Yeah, he lost faith.
I don't
But it's not that
know if
much
we're gonna
really.
get that far.
It's not that much really.
But yeah, I mean he's got it's unfortunate.
Slam's push seemed promising, but Dogao actually did a cool thing. He went for heavy scorpions, which is brilliant and you hardly ever see from Vikings.
Yeah. And that would have been very strong against these champs coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. Kind of was expecting the game to go the other way, but as you
Mm-hmm.
mentioned, it seems like Melancholia just put too many resources into his forward and just delay himself so much. And at the time that he was an Imperial, uh, Amin was pretty much just waiting with Cavaliers at his front gate and quickly got siege rams, paladins, whatnot, and Melancholia was just not able to hold. It's unfortunate, but that's gonna make it 3-0 right now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, strong play though. Strong play from Amin to deal with that forward. And yeah, also Dogao just booming it up nicely and supporting his teammate the best he can.
Yeah, I think he read the game a little, maybe not better, but quicker than Slam. Slam was on the water all the time, not doing much on land, started slinging much later. Dogao shifted gears quickly, boomed up, started to sling as soon as possible. Very
And
good.
if you look at the achievements, Dogao does have probably the strongest eco. Slam does beat him a little bit in gold. So yeah, Dogao did boom it up very nicely and got the slings out quickly. Wow.
Okay, now there's gonna be
Though Slam did
1v1s.
sling more.
The Turkish player against the Turkish player, and the, well, non-Turkish against the non-Turkish. I think we'll go with Dogao and Slam, because I think Amin should be stronger than Melancholia in 1v1.
Yeah, I would say that Amin's probably going to be able to beat Melancholia indeed, and I'm sure everyone in chat would agree that they probably love to see Dogao against Slam, which is pretty much some of the absolute top players, of course.
And then
they're usually both in the top 10 of the one RM 1v1 ladder. So
I'm just gonna add the winner from these simultaneous 1v1s, they will meet then to decide this tiny best of 3. So I think
that's actually a nice idea.
Yep. I think
so assuming Slam wins
lost.
over Dogao, he's gonna have to play against Amin if Amin wins over Melancholia.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
And obviously, if let's say Slam's team wins both 1v1s, they're obviously gonna take the point. All right. That's actually, I really like that idea. I have to say, that's actually a great idea to implement some 1v1s in here. All right. I'll be right back, Jeanette. Just grab a drink.
Yep.
And it's going to be a couple seconds, so see you in a bit.
Microphone
I'll get some ice cubes for myself. Be right back.
Microphone muted.
And I am back. Look at the chat if there's something going on.
Microphone muted.
All right. Well, yeah, guys, we're just waiting to see the next game being launched. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in chat and we'll do our best to reply. And yeah, I'm really hyped for these 1v1s. Emin saying it was supposed that games would be played at the same time, but he wants to watch Slam versus Dogao, which I can understand. That's a big 1v1. Thanks to Nevermind for posting the settings there in chat as well. There's only 3 maps available: Arabia, Arena, and Islands. Losing team chooses the maps, so Slam and Melancholia will be able to choose them. It's really interesting what we're going to see now. Alright, so as Slam just stated in the game room, he is gonna go for Arabia. 1v1 against Dogao.
Microphone activated.
Sounds good to me, to be honest.
Yeah, I was hoping for Arabia. I think it's gonna be the most interesting out of these maps. Dogao, I think it was yesterday I saw him play. He played great, especially under pressure. Did a fantastic job. And obviously Slam is known for being one of the top 1v1 players and very strong in Arabia. So this could be a very good game. I'm hoping that we're going to see Melancholia and Slam taking their first point here. And they had a bit of a struggle so far, sadly, but good games anyway. And I think they will be starting pretty soon.
Microphone activated.
Yep. Gives us some time to read the chat. You've heard it, guys. 1v1 Slam against Dogao on Arabia is coming up. If you have any questions or concerns, tell us now.
I was looking at the chat, but I couldn't spot any questions so far. But yeah, as I said earlier on, if there are any, go ahead, and Jeanette and me will try to reply as soon as possible. Always keeping track of chat. On a side note, 1 minute 10 spec delay, counting down, so we will be going to this game very soon. And as we stated before, it's going to be 1v1 Arabia, Dogao versus Slam.
Microphone activated.
Question on the chat, when is Maldives? All I can say, in the second half of this year, because we actually want to get a nice big press release out, and so I cannot give you the exact date yet.
Microphone muted.
So looking forward to Maldives.
Okay, game is starting.
Yeah.
It's a green version of Arabia. The civilizations are Aztecs for both. Alright.
Slam's wood is... I don't know, I guess that one forest he has is not that bad. That's really the only forest he does have if you take a look at his base. But yeah, we should maybe start with the civilizations. Aztec War, Arabia, green version as you said, pretty standard. Kind of to be expected. And I really share the opinion of Mamp here. I would prefer to see a Han War or even Mayans, but I guess it'll be Aztecs. And as I guess most of the viewers have seen today, Aztecs Wars can be fantastic. Wrath against Jordan today was a great game. And find out what these players have in mind and if it's going to be just as good.
Yes.
What do you think of the maps, Jeanette?
I'm still looking around. Let's just start with Slam. He has a nice back gold, big forest, kind of close to his TC. Berries
It's really
are
the only forest, isn't it?
looking around more, yeah. Stone is closer to Dogao, really. And the other golds are not close to him, so yeah. He needs to protect this wood and gold like his own eyes. Yeah, so average map for Slam, I would say.
Yep.
There's good and bad. Let's check Dogao. Nice forest, also kind of close. The front really
Pretty open
open.
at the front.
Yeah.
Oh, the golds, look at the golds. They are so far forward, the extra golds. The main gold is in a good position.
Yeah,
but
the extra
the
goals
other
are
ones-
terrible, yeah, for Dogao.
Yeah, that's like... it's not even just on the hill, it's beyond the hill.
You can drop a town center on the main gold though. There's a small plateau, so that is good for him. Same goes for Slam though. You can easily town center that. The
I'd
front
say
is
both
open,
of the maps aren't fantastic, but I don't think it's too imbalanced.
I think that helps us viewers here, because if the maps would be very easy to wall, then we would see stone walls until minute 30, and then Eagle Warrior rush, and yeah, who gets the first, well, 50 Eagle Warrior wins. And now this can be more aggressive, more variable.
Yes.
Alright, will we see any laming? Look at that, Slam is going towards the boar of Dogao. He might be able to spot it. No, he didn't spot it, it's one tile away.
Ooh,
No. Yes.
he was so close.
So
Yeah.
that was because the boar actually just moved there. It was actually a bit more towards the town center right before. So very close indeed. He might be able to see it now. Yeah, he's gonna see it now. If he spots it. Slam could go for a lame here. And I don't think Dogao Scout really is in a position to lame right now. Yeah, second board is already being taken by Slam, so if a lame would happen, but it's not gonna. There's one villager already coming to take the boar for Dogao. He should be fine.
Yeah, will be alright.
A nice fair start here without any major disadvantages. Though it doesn't always matter that much, because today what am I saying, Wrath against Jordan, the first game I think it was, Jordan took the boar and still Wrath won it. And great game. So
Yeah.
but yeah, it's gonna be equal here, which is nice. I always like the games where we have equal boars and whatnot, but he's gotta be careful that his boar doesn't walk back if you look. Okay, there we go. All good.
Yep.
Very equal population. Lamb is a tiny bit ahead in the villager production, but it's not gonna matter that much. Breck was dropped by Slam. And Dogao is building his barrack right now. That will be up slightly later. And we can probably assume that we're gonna see it rush here, right? But Slam, as of right now, is not producing any militia. Might be going for the... Actually, I don't think he will. I don't know. What do you think of the build orders? Because I honestly can't tell.
I wonder if Slam is going for a fake rush here and just going feudal.
Yeah, because he doesn't have any queued up. Dogao
Yep.
does have some, but not for
Yep.
Slam.
Classic fake rush. Build the barracks around the time you would build it for a drush, and then go feudal. Nice one. You see that a lot with Huns, or well, More with Hans, definitely.
But actually,
Now-
look now, there's gonna be something in there. And it
Yeah,
can only
well-
be a militia.
Of course, he's going men-at-arms now.
One.
Yeah.
So far. Well, he's actually producing more. He's only got one in there. Maybe he wants to go for all the fake ever to have little flags on top of the building. But yeah, there's now coming up more, so he's gonna get some out and then upgrade, as you said.
But I think Emin is playing this more standard. He's just expecting the militia from Slam to come in. I don't think
Got a
he
bit of
really
a
expects the
wall going.
fuel age now from Slam.
And he's walling up the front very nicely. And if he then also walls up the back, which is gonna be just a couple houses, maybe a palisade or two, he will be safe mostly. And will be able to react especially, which is the important thing here. Look at that, 4 villagers going forward for Slam.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's only going now. You see? Did I say Emin? Sorry, Dogao. Obviously Dogao is waiting for him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dogao did not spot Slam yet.
What? He didn't
Look at
see
his
him?
fog of war, he didn't
Oh,
see
come
where Slam
on.
is.
Come on.
And he's gonna find out, yeah, he's found
Now
out
he
now,
found
but that's very late.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, men-at-arms now for Slam. Why is he abandoning the villagers? Why is he going back to his base? I really don't know. Why is he sending
Has to be
them
careful he doesn't walk into these militia here.
now? They
But yeah, the
passed
militia are
by.
going.
What can Slam see from Dogao so far?
Off the walls,
Okay,
but he
he's-
just did spot those.
That's an
Tower.
aggressive tower. Emin.
Oh,
I'm saying Emin
look
all
at,
the time. Dogao can see it. Yeah, go ahead.
look at Dogao's stones.
Yep.
He can take him off stone completely
Yep.
if this is successful, because the other stone is also in the front, it's out of the walls, and if he towers this
Mhm.
one up, there's no stone for Dogao to go for.
Yep.
Alright.
But it looks like Slam himself is not going on stone, so it's not gonna be a tower rush here.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, archery range is coming up for Slam. He's got one built, one is going to be coming up in just a moment. Also, pretty good wall for Slam.
Mhm.
He walled up the back. It has somewhat safe wood for now, his only wood.
Do you know what I think? When Dogao said that, where are you? Slam immediately pulled back his men-at-arms because he thought, okay, there will be 5 militia in a second. But now wasn't the case. And now Dogao is moving out, but I think Slam will be fine with archers in his base. And wow, taking out the the barracks, I love that.
Take a look at what's in there, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Not
Men
too
at arms will be researched though, so that's good for Dogao. He's got 8 men at arms, but the tower is going to be so important in this infantry battles.
And now Dogao actually made up his mind, went back, and he has, oh god, how many is that? 9 men at arms. That is strong. 9 men at arms.
This fight is going to be important, I think. One villager going down for Slam. He does have the tower, but so far
He needs to
no
wall
kills.
the tower.
For Slam. Okay, there's one going down, and there's the archers though. The archers can't turn the tide here.
4
And
archers.
quickly there's going to be a wall coming up, but oh, look at that. Dogao is going to just karate that tower to death.
Come on, save the villager.
I think these archers, but Dogao has archers himself. It's going to be so hard for Slam to keep this forward up. I think it's going to go down. Trying to repair the tower, but will it really be enough?
Use the eagle.
But he's
Use the eagle. Villager went down. Ow. I think Slam will get pushed back.
yeah. Well, he's keeping the tower alive with the repairs. If he wins the archer battle, he might be able. But yeah, look, there's 4 more coming in. Might be enough. Let's see about villagers. They're a bit hurt, but Yeah, it looks like he's actually gonna keep the tower for now, and he's
Good
gonna
job.
get one
Good job.
villager off Dogao.
It was only 3 villagers bashing the tower, so good job. I underestimated that.
It was
Because-
very close
'Cause
though.
usually if you have 2 villagers repairing a tower, you cannot hold it, but yeah, here it worked.
I think those 2 palisades walls were pretty important. And now let's see what the archers can do. They're on the goal, but what is he doing with the 2 villagers? I think he's being a bit careless with these villagers, losing one
he
low
wants
health one.
He wants to drop another tower. But come on, don't bring the villager to the front. If that villager
Yeah,
dies,
that's
then
what I'm saying. He's just running them in there. I don't know if he wants to use them as bait or something, but
yeah, against skirms that is
dangerous.
fine, but if there's archers, then oh come on. Save the villager and build a tower with it. With her in this case.
But it looks like Slam does have a bit of an advantage already. Got 3
Yeah.
extra villagers, and he does have a bit more military, just
Yeah.
1 more, so... For now it seems like he's not in a bad position at all.
Slam
he
has-
held this tower.
Slam has 2 idols in the middle of the map. I think he's expecting these to come in soon and then he notices, yeah, okay, now they're moving again.
I wonder what they got in mind.
Well, to build a tower, I assume. Because Dogao is off
Probably,
from
yeah.
stone. If you can cut off your enemy from stone, the best thing you can do is to tower rush him. Because you can't really stop a tower rush without stone.
Yes.
Indeed.
He could drop a tower behind the forests. Dogao has not built a tower though. He can drop one. That's something for him.
Take a look at the stone for Slam though. Is he mining? Yeah, he's got 240, so he
Oh,
must
the
be mining
vills for
stone.
Slam.
Yes.
What is Slam doing?
Oh, Slam. No.
And
Yeah,
now,
there they go.
yeah, Dogao's
Um,
going for the tower.
Bills should be able to take it out. It's very low. 1 villager only there for Slam. He's slapping those skirms, but I don't think they really
Yeah.
mind that much. But yeah, tower is down. What's he gonna do? Is he trying to put up another one on the stone, or what's his plan here?
As Melancholia just said, the longer the game goes, without any, you know, big issues, then Dogao has a stronger economy.
And for now, a stronger military as well. Slam
Yeah.
doesn't have a chance against that mass of skirms and a couple archers mixed in, so he's wisely retreating. And it's hard to say if it was worth it. I mean, Slam does still have more villagers, and he is up to Castle H, which can be huge. Let's take a look at Dogao's resources though and see how he's doing. He's got 500 food nearly and 120, 140, actually 150 gold. So he's not too far away, but Slam is going to be a bit faster
Yeah.
up.
I like the tower here at the stone.
Yeah, that's a good tower.
Would it go
Gotta
up
keep him
in
safe
time?
for this push for now. With the army in the back, he's gonna be fine. And it will go up for sure.
Yeah.
Villagers inside, and yeah, well, it looks like Slan is gonna be safe until he gets Castle Age, double palisading, building 1 more tower at the wood, and I think he also realizes how important this wood is for him.
Mhm.
Because honestly, I don't think I've ever seen a map where it's just 1 wood and the other ones were just
Yes.
so far away.
Yeah.
So he knows the importance of that.
Do you use the spectator overlay or the spectator dashboard, by the way?
Dashboard, I think. Wait.
Well,
The
do you-
overlay.
Do you see icons or not? Or just text and progress bars?
Yeah, I got the progress bars on the right and a little table at the bottom and the graphs.
Oh, graphs. Okay, that's
think
the dash. Sorry,
Yeah, I think it's
that's
the dashboard.
the dashboard. Okay. I have just a table here from the overlay that shows the total resources collected, and there's 500 more, roughly 400 maybe for Dogao in food, 300 more
Okay.
in wood, gold. This looks better for Slam. Units created in total 80 against 90 in favor of Dogao as well, and Slam obviously has some stone because Dogao is cut off from it. So that's what I meant earlier. that it looks
That's a bit
better for
stronger.
Dogao, but now I think Slam just pulled a genius move. He defended his base, kind of avoided Dogao's army, and forced
And
Dogao to abandon
You
gold.
recall the golds for Dogao. They are miles
Yeah.
from his base, pretty much. And Slam just ran in there with his crossbows, and he can shut down the main gold
Oh,
for a
there's
long
a hole
time. And
even.
maybe,
There is
yeah,
a hole
maybe-
even, and he'll get between the lumberjacks. This is
Oh, he's gonna get-
golden. Yeah.
he get quite a few kills here. Wow.
Wow, he turned it around with one move. This is why I love Arabia. You can never be sure to win, you know.
Good old Arabia. And if he's now coming, I mean, he can take on those couple of crossbows and the skirms. If he takes the hill and just harasses the gold, that can be huge. That will delay Dogao so much. Wow. Villagers are already 7 more villagers for Slam right now. He did pick a few there. It looks like Dogao does have enough skirmishers to deal with this, but still, great play from Slam. Wow, I am impressed indeed.
And now it's 44 against 36 villas.
There's gonna be 2 forces meeting in the middle. Slam does have the advantage, and he's seen it. So Dogao will have to retreat. Take a look though, if Slam is building TCs and he's picking one up with a stone, as you said on the little plateau. You mentioned that just as the game started and we looked at the map, so 1 extra TC for him. Dogao, not so far. Never mind, you mentioned Dogao's plateau, not Slam's plateau, but yeah, Slam is also doing a TC there. And the population right now in favor of Slam still has more than 11 more villagers right now. A bit less military. He's got 5 less military. He's on 16 compared to 21 of Dogao.
And forward siege workshop from Slam. I love that because he just had a very good win. He was a little on the back foot, I think. Now he had a very good fight, and now he adds pressure. He knows that this is the right time. Dogao is hurting. Dogao could use some time to work on his economy, and Slam is
Keep the
not letting go.
crossbows on the hill, Slam. Ah, he walked off for a moment and immediately Dogao's army came in, but this Mangonel could change everything. So let's see if he's gonna hit the shot. And wow, good split from Dogao.
Nice one. Nice
Oh, that's
shot
That's
to the
a
ground.
Great shot. And
Yeah.
another pretty good one. And yeah, that's wow. Slam is just pulling ahead right now. That's an impressive play. And that oh.
Another nice one. That was a small mistake from Dogao, though. Still, very nice play here from Slam.
Yeah. That's just the earlier Castle Age coming into play here. He's got that siege workshop up so quickly, and
Yeah, and if
I
this
think Slam is now in a commanding lead.
if this goes really bad for Dogao, then he will have to move like 25 vills or so from wood. And yeah, he just
And he's already moving quite a few of them. He knows that the crossbows are coming and picked up one already. Gonna kill that army as well. That's not gonna be lasting for very long.
No.
2 mangonels. Let's see what he's gonna
Yeah.
target with these 2 mangonels.
population 87 against 51.
22 villagers ahead for Slam.
Yep.
Slam
Brilliant
is
play
playing
now.
this fantastic. This is just great. And Dogao still does not have the resources to put up another TC. So the villager advantage is going to be in favor of Slam for, I guess, a very long time. I mean, I don't even know how Dogao can come back from this now.
Is this another
bit of
game
a-
changer or what? Look at Dogao's
Yeah.
micro
That's
here.
Wow. I said it, man. Dogao just plays so great under pressure right now. That was
Yeah.
I didn't catch it, but it looks like those mangonels did their job and they really paid their price. Wow. So good defense. Still, we really can't forget about the economies, and the economy right now, 30 villagers ahead for Slam. It's a
Yes.
huge advantage.
Yeah, I mean this was
He did the damage.
a nice small
And
win here
Imperial.
for Dogao with the mangonels, but Slam
I
has
think it's gonna be enough.
Yeah, got himself such an advantage now, meantime.
And as I said, Imperial for Slam, scale mail armor, he's gonna get those eagles out. And I mean, Dogao does have some sort of wall around his base. I don't know, I don't think it's gonna be enough though, honestly. Like, he seems, maybe I'm missing some hole or something, but he seems to be completely walled with Palisade.
Yeah.
Which obviously isn't gonna hold very long against the elite eagles to come up. And I would not be surprised if Dogao calls it once the Imperial is hit by Slam. Let's take a look at Dogao's resources. He does have enough gold, but he's still just on 300 food. So it's gonna be quite a while until he hits Imperial Age. He just put on his second TC, maybe a minute ago or so, sure. But yeah, he's hurting for food. He wants to get up into Imperial Age as soon as possible, but it's gonna take a while. And Slam is holding, if you look at his face.
No university for either player.
Surprising.
And getting close to Imperial.
Honestly wondering if Dogao is just gonna GG. Not sure if he will.
GG.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to be like Mem one day and just be like, he's gonna call it GG, and then it just happens. Mem is the master of prediction. But yeah, it was a great game, I have to say.
Yeah, was a good one. Let's just quickly.
But I think,
yeah,
Slam just deserving victory here overall. Played just a bit better than Dogao, and just the early Castle Age, just putting on the pressure on the early Castle Age, getting the crossbows in, killing the villagers. Such a great play from him, and it was just impossible to recover for Dogao.
Yeah.
Couldn't get enough villagers out to keep his eco at the same level.
Do you remember when I read out the resources collected and Dogao was actually ahead a little?
Yeah.
At an early point. Now in the achievements, Slam is leading by miles, right, in everything. So you have to pull that off first. If you're
indeed.
Behind Dogao in economy, turn it around like that. Not easy.
Just kept his cool and
yeah.
Great game though, great game. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we saw some spectator chat from both of the Turkish players. So are we gonna be casting the other 1v1 as well?
It looks like it, because Emin and Melancholia just agreed we're gonna spectate, we're not gonna play simultaneously. So yeah, this could really go all night, as you said.
Yeah, and it's just another minute though for the spectator countdown. So there's one thing we got going for us here in the casting, in the virtual casting booth, is that they are at least readying up very swiftly, because I mean, who knows how long this is gonna take, but I mean, it's Saturday. I'm gonna have to just sit it through, but I'm having a good time. So
when you were away for 30 seconds earlier, I brought myself ice cubes, so I'm ready.
Is it so hot, or do we just enjoy ice cubes in general?
No, it is. It was a very hot day, and just
not so much here.
Down. Yep. All right.
Okay then.
Aztecs War on a green version of Arabia. What a surprise. Okay. Let's just check out the maps. Very forward gold for Emin on a hill, no chance to town center it. Same goes for the secondary gold. Stone looks not great either. Other stone.
I'd say very forward everything for Emin, even like he's got some wood in the back,
and it's
that's
far.
pretty much it.
Yeah. He has deer next to the berries. That is fine. To the front, he can wall off later. I think that's too far to wall in Dark Age, for my feeling. not the best of maps at all. I really wonder where he'll build the first lumber camp. Like, every forest is far for him, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of distance. At the same time, if we look at Melancholia, he has, I'd say his main gold is in a good position. That's easily going to be able to wall off, and that's going to be fine, but his stones are pretty far forward as well. Could be walled though, I guess. And his golds. Don't even get me started on his extra golds. Like, just look at that. It's nearly closer to Amin than it is to Melancholia. So they're very far forward. One thing he's got going for himself though is that the woods are a bit closer to his TC, which is an advantage over Amin.
And the main
But
gold
I'd say
is
both
safe.
of these maps aren't really that great.
No, not great at all.
Not at
I
all.
prefer the one for Melancholia a little, because the main gold is safe until Castle Age. With fletching you cannot really reach it from behind the forest. And you can wall probably a little easier. But that's
I think I'd
it,
have to go
yeah.
with his base as well here. But yeah, we'll find out soon enough how this is gonna turn out. Good old Aztec War, let's see if we're gonna see any laming. 2 sheep stolen from Melancholia. Let's see if they're gonna get away. Amin's eagle is coming in.
He's just sending
Looks
them
like it.
towards the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't think he's gonna rediscover those sheeps.
Amin is really like a true believer of a one tile between mill and berries. I would definitely build the mill next to the berries then. Anyway, just a minor detail.
Oh, it should be fine, I guess. Won't be a huge deal, I would assume.
No.
Both boards taken by both players, so there's no laming in that regard, aside from the 2 sheeps, which I don't think are going to be that big of a difference. I think that Melancholia is going to be the underdog in this matchup, so he's not going to mind those 2 sheeps, and if anything, it might make the game a bit more balanced. Melancholia is a great player, don't get me wrong, but Amin seems to be just a bit ahead of him.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna
don't
say,
mind that too much.
the sheep were on their way towards the southern corner. A lot of players do that. They don't take the sheep, they just send it to the corner to get a tiny advantage, but yeah, extra sheep now for Melancholia. Doesn't have to change anything except for maybe the Castle Age time.
Yeah.
Quite a few on
Really won't
berries
be
now.
huge.
That's 6 on berries now for Amin. Is he compensating for the sheep? What about deer for Amin? Amin loves to push deer. They're kind of close to his berries. Ah, so yeah, he's going for them now. That's what I
2
thought.
patches even.
Yep.
3 patches in the back. Not sure if he's gonna go for those. Yeah, as you said, the patch of 4 deer is pretty close, and he should be able to push those in.
And that explains the extra vills on berries. He'll just send them over. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go.
You
Alright,
can
any
always
deer
argue-
pushing going on the other side. Let's take a quick look. Well, I think the deers are in a bad position anyway, so he can't really do that. But there's a Grush going on.
Drosh
Formula
coming out.
shout.
Yep.
5th one surely coming out as well in just a bit. Actually, no. D4. Okay. Oh, there's the 5th one being produced. Okay, so just a slight delay there. And these could do a fair bit of delay or even damage if they get into the mill there.
The mill looks very open right now.
Yeah.
Amin is pushing. Deer. Come on, block them off from the TC. Amin's starting to fight immediately. Not sure that's a good idea.
Eagle Ward is really lit, he's gotta be careful to not lose that.
Ah, pull the eagle away.
Yeah, 1 villager down though. That's
Yes.
a good start for him.
What
And
is
he might
Amin?
get another one.
Yep.
Pretty
fast.
sure he...
Palisade, that was
He
good.
could have gotten that villager though.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think so?
He could, because Emin reacted completely wrong to this. If you have a couple of villagers and 4 militia and an eagle, you don't fight. You don't fight, you cannot out-micro it. Fast palisade walls coming up.
Good walls there, he's ready for it. And also feudal age for Emin.
Yep.
So he's seems to be ahead. Wow, I'm currently in Melancolia's point of view, and he... Oh yeah, he clicked up. I was already wondering, wait, how does he manage to not have any food at all? Yeah, he clicked up as well. It's not actually too big delay. I'd say
but
this is...
we're missing a big thing now. Emin did not build a barracks. What is he really doing here in an Aztecs war without a barracks?
I'd say that this is really in favor of Melancholia here.
He's yeah, if you ask me, he's playing a little bit cocky. He wanted to go fast castle, as it looks. Because look at his resources, 200 gold, more than 500 food. He really wanted to go FC with Market Blacksmith even, apparently.
And villagers are also slightly in favor of Melancholia, and obviously once he hits feudal age, he's going to be trying to catch up to that, speaking of Emin, but it really, I think it didn't work out that well. As you said, he went for the cocky play, but I don't know if it's worth it, honestly. But be careful, Melancholia. Don't just let the eagle kill your... Oh, look at that! Okay, now he reacted. The eagle actually killed off 1 militia from quite a high amount of health because Melancholia didn't react as he was trying to destroy that palisade. Also losing the eagle, Melancholia. That's can be important. You wanna have that scouting, and the rewall was quick to be built, so the wood is still gonna be safe. But yeah, let's take a look. Blacksmith, archery range coming up for Melancholia, and that's all I see for now. The 1 archery range only. Oh, and look at that, he might be able to get 1 more. Yeah, he's gonna get 1 more village.
Oh yeah.
I actually, yeah, it was close. He didn't get it, but
Still, he
still
idled.
a bit more delay. And this rush was so worth it, if you ask me.
What is Emin doing? Slam must be ripping his hair out right now.
He is going up slightly faster to castle age.
Sorry, not Slam, Dogao, obviously. Yeah.
I don't know.
Now he's going for the
I wasn't
gold.
paying attention to chat too much.
These militia do so much damage.
Yeah, it's a good rush, man. It really is.
Yeah, he's sneaking on the hill now and then harassing.
He's gonna smack these villagers, and it's gonna be once again 6 villagers delayed. Tower coming up. I don't really think he wants to spend all that stone on that tower. I don't even know if it was necessary, but I guess he's gonna go for it anyway.
He definitely did not want to build this tower. He was hoping for a better map, I think. But I think you should always adapt to the map you get, right?
I think it's one of the nice things of AOC is that maps, obviously not always balanced, but I think it's just a great thing to have. Like generally to see the different strategies, the way players adapt to their maps.
Yeah. And now Emin has to pull back his wood line because the archers are on their way, obviously, and Emin has nothing to defend. He has no extra stone, he has no army buildings.
He is going forward. He does have Siege Workshop, Double Monastery in front of the base.
But in his own base he has nothing.
Yeah. 5 pop behind. Still the same amount of villagers at this point. I think it's gonna come down to this push. How successful is this siege monk rush gonna be? Or how successful is raiding gonna be?
Oh come on, get the monk, get the monk!
Melancholia.
Oh no, sorry, I saw that wrong. It's his own eagle. Oh, my eyes are getting tired.
Yeah, Melancholia did lose his eagle earlier. Did take 1 more villager though.
Yep,
and maybe it's most likely a second one. Yeah, definitely gonna take a second one here. So 4 villager advantage right now for Melancholia if he can hold the siege monk rush. And can he get the mangonel? Ah, no, it's not gonna be enough.
He got the monk though. That's a good trade for an eagle.
That's, yeah, definitely a good trade. Yeah. Didn't even catch that, so. Now it's open, let's see. But Melancholia does have some eagles in the back, and I think he should find to defend this. The Mangonel won't be able to just pound on his TC here. 4 eagles ready. Only 1 monk and 1 Mangonel. I think if he just rushes in here, he's gonna get the
Villager
kills.
down. Oh, that was a quick conversion. He'll get
One more
the
monk popped
one
out, and it
monk.
really made the difference.
Villagers are not close. Okay, I think he deleted the eagle before it got converted. Now the monks cannot convert, obviously.
Picked up 1 monk, which is, I guess, nice, but look at that, 3 monks still. 2
Yeah.
more coming out.
If you have 3, 4, 5 monks, then it's really getting harder.
Yeah. Still, it seems like, I don't know if it's the raiding or the boom just being more successful, but there's now a 9 villager advantage for Melancholia. I think if he can hold, he's gonna be in a great spot right now. It's gonna be hard. Quite a lot of monks there, and 2 Mangonels, but finally, he does have some eagles there. He's got 6 eagles in his base right now, 7 actually. And if he gets a couple more out, he might be able to just rush this down, and we'll see. Really hard to say. You never know with monks because it's just so random. One more raid coming in right now from Melancholia. He's trying to get onto the wood line. Gonna pick up 1 villager. Yeah, 1 villager down. And Emin is reacting. He is pulling back his villagers towards the tower.
And he's
And that's
building
gonna be it for this.
he's building a lumber camp in the middle of the map. Oh man.
Wait, what?
I mean, he's playing so ballsy, like high risk here. Let's see how
And
this
there's-
goes. Yeah.
This is probably gonna be the battle that decides this.
It looks good
But
for him. Yeah.
Yeah, it does look good for him, and I don't think there was enough eagles.
Does Melancholia have any stone? No stone, he cannot repair the TC. That is so costly. If you lose a town center like that.
Can't reinforce. Actually, he does have some barracks in the back, but yeah, the TC did go down as well. And still 5 monks sitting there. And wow, Emin was going all in with this push, but I actually think it's gonna be enough.
Yeah, I think this
We'll
was
find out soon.
this was the decisive fight.
And if you look at the raiding party from Melancholia, there's only 1 crossbow left on 1 health, which is
Good
now
shot.
also down, so there's not gonna be any more raiding.
Good shot.
Oh yeah, indeed, 2 for 1, right? Not even 2 for 1, 2 for 0. Didn't see it, but
Yeah,
looks
we'll
like
go
it.
down now.
But yeah, it's gonna go down. But dude, just nearly 20 more villagers.
Yeah, but
For
this is how
Melancholia.
a monk rush works, right? You have no economy and you still win.
And once again, the eagles coming in, but if he does micro these monks properly, he's gonna be able to just convert all of these eagles.
Emin's micro was really good.
Yeah,
Kill manage.
the Mangonels were
Come on, get a
traded,
good shot on the monks.
but the Mangonels are gonna go down now. Get 1 monk, but 1 more monk down by the eagle warrior, but dude, this is so... I don't even know.
This is a
I don't even
crazy
know.
game. Like, never seen an Aztec war like this.
And it is a pause, right?
Yes.
Okay, then. I'm not sure how this might turn out. I mean, 1 battle can still turn the tide, but I think that there is an advantage here for Emin right now. Anyway, whilst there's a pause, let's take a look if there is something going on in chat. Someone asked who was co-casting, but you didn't have to reply.
I'll
Bit of
quickly-
rudeness going on in the chat, but I'm not going to get into that. And other than that,
no.
nothing really.
This
Okay.
is less than average. Okay, title is fixed as well. Okay, we're back in the game.
And he's just got the numbers. Emin just has the numbers. He's probably gonna take another TC. resources are low for
Okay,
both players.
Melancholia built a market, bought stone, and now he can repair.
Yeah. But he's got to deal with this push at some point. I think if he manages to deal with it, he'll be in a good spot, but
All he
that's
can
really
do
the
now.
thing
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
Will he be able to deal with it? Because it's not gonna be
Do you
easy.
see the chat? Do you know Eddie? Question mark. Everything Melancholia can do right now is get out mangonels and pray. He needs to out micro Emin somehow.
Which isn't an easy task. I mean, Amy
No.
is a great player.
Is he fighting with
Oh,
Wills? Oh
no,
yeah.
the
he's-
villager rush. And
Oh,
yeah,
why
okay.
did he ungarrison the?
I'm gonna pull a man, but I'm gonna say 1 minute GG. Let's see if I can win.
Come on, seriously. He lost like 8 villagers for nothing there.
He
Just
still has an advantage though.
yeah, he still has
but-
more vills left, of course. But
Yeah, more bills, but nah, this is it, I think.
but I think Emin really pushed Melancholia's buttons now. He like if you're if cool-minded, you don't do stuff like that. Like
You don't. Now he has less villagers, so even the villagers are now in favor of Amin. And I guess I couldn't pull the man because GG wasn't called yet, but it will be called soon enough, I think. I don't see how Melancholia can come back from this. It's just... I mean, he did get the mangonel there, but I think his mangonel is gonna get picked off by the eagles. And there's still like 6 monks sitting behind.
yep.
There's the mangonel down.
TC coming up at the stone. It's not looking terrible. Maybe Melancholia is cooler at the moment than I am right now. Or
The
reacting
pop is
cooler.
so low. He has no military. He's got 34 villagers, 34 pop.
Yep, 0 military.
Against 8 monks and 3 mangonels.
Just spent all the resources he has on the market and for extra town centers, but town centers are not gonna stop
The
Emin.
town center left is probably not gonna go up. Monks are coming, they're gonna convert all
Oh,
those
yeah.
villagers, I think.
There it is.
Yeah, there's a GG. I gotta practice my mend abilities a bit more, but
No,
I
it
was
a good
close.
call.
I was close.
What a crazy game. Worth
Good games indeed.
worth watching it again. Just to learn how to fight over Monk Rush on Arabia, because I think, or let's say the meta tells you this should not work, but it worked here for Emin somehow. Something went really wrong here.
I think this game also told us one thing, and that is if you get monk rushed and there's some mangonels sitting behind, don't run all your villagers straight in there.
That's definitely to
But yeah.
take something away from this game.
If you look at the economy though, a lot more gold from Amin, but that's really the only advantage he had. Less wood collected, about 2,000, nearly less wood. Also nearly 2,000 less food, but about 3,000, more than 3,000 more gold collected.
Yeah.
And that's what he needed. So yeah, I guess it's been a good play. It's been
Yep.
a fun match as well.
Okay,
And
so
now it should be Slam versus Amin, right?
exactly.
Winner versus winner.
Yeah, for the viewers who maybe just joined us, this is a mini best of 3 inside a best of 5. So Slam has won against Dogao. Emin, we've just seen, won against Melancholia, and now it's the winners duking it out.
And it's been fantastic game. So this one just even tops that right off, and just it's gonna be an even better game. And I'm looking forward to what's coming for us. But I don't know. I do believe that Slam does have the upper hand over Amin, but we will find out. Amin saying, "Don't reveal my strats while enemy is watching." So let's see if he's got something else in mind this time. Wondering if a monk siege rush would work against Slam, but yeah. I guess we'll see what's gonna happen between Slam and Emin in just a couple moments. But yeah, Jeanette, I will be back in a minute,
That's
so
fine. Yeah.
be right back.
And I'll refill my glass here as well, so I'll be back in a second, guys, too.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Oh, time flies. The spectator countdown is down to nothing, and we are in the deciding game here in this mini best of 3. Slam against Emin. Slam in blue, Emin in purple. I think I'll go Alt G. Maybe a little easier to see. So Slam is in red now, Emin in blue.
I'm back, by the way.
Yes, welcome back. And yeah, the game has just started. It's an Aztecs war again, surprise. And let's take a look at the maps.
Like in Slam's gold, the main gold is in a really good spot.
It is in the back. It can be town centered. Forest shielding it. Very nice. Back 4.
Not a
Next
fan
to
of his front
base.
golds though, his extra golds.
Behind the forest there and to the front. Yeah. Okay, we can go back, restart. Just got a
Alright.
message.
That's GB then. You know who called it?
Slam messaged me and said it.
Oh well. I think both maps weren't that great. I think it's a bit of a pattern here of the maps. I think neither of these maps were really hugely advantageous for one player. Or like, both were a bit mediocre. But it's not going to be very long and we will see the next map. How does it work with the restarts, by the way?
I think there is
Is it just one restarts for the best of 3 or?
no, I think it is one restart for the entire best of 7. So
Okay.
here, since this is like 3 games for 1 point, it's a little bit of a waste now, but who knows?
Yeah. Oh well.
We haven't looked at Emin's map really. Maybe there was something really terrible, or just, you know, an ugly map. So it was a good idea. We can't tell right now.
Microphone muted.
I think he had the main goal was in the back as well, and one of the extra goals in a pretty good spot. The
Microphone
stones were
activated.
far forward, but overall I wouldn't say that his map was terrible.
I remember the main goal too. That looked fine to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have much time to look at it, so I might be wrong.
Microphone
Yeah, but for
activated.
example, I did not take a look at the forests, whether it was open
Same.
or not. Yeah, no idea.
Microphone muted.
Didn't really watch the wood myself. Yeah, it's less than 20 seconds, and oh, actually, yeah, there we go. It was very swift.
Microphone activated.
Okay, let's reveal the map. It's again a green version. I always prefer that because I think. Let
Same
me
here.
just check the map. Yeah, it is standard Arabia, so on a desert version they could get these small lakes which sometimes really ruin your forests. Well, this is good for the game, I think. Okay, let's stick with Emin. He's player in blue for me. Forward gold on a hill, and that's a big plateau actually in the middle of the map, which is never great. Wood is okay towards the top. Back
I mean,
bore.
stone is atrocious.
Yeah, but the Aztecs, you know, they don't rely on stone.
They don't need it that much.
And
but
it's,
it's-
yeah, it's behind a
Actually,
forest.
it's got one. Never
yeah.
mind. I missed the one in the, which is in the back
Okay,
of the space.
so
It's not even that bad. So
we were
never mind
looking
what I
at
just
different ones. You saw the one in the middle of the map, yeah. That is bad.
said. And the one in the front and the one to the very right.
Mhm.
The one in the middle, I don't even know. At first, I was wondering if that's like whose extra stone is that, because I couldn't even tell. But I guess now I understand fully. But yeah, what am I saying? The Gao Slam is
Mhm.
looking. It's also a bit open, isn't it?
Yeah, let's check out Slam. Forward gold, forward berries, forward stone. Second stone also forward. Does he have anything in the back, really?
Got an extra
No.
gold in the back.
Extra gold and wood there, so that is okay. Makes it bearable.
I think he'll be able to deal with that.
Mhm.
He's good. I mean, his wood is pretty. I think it's gonna be okay-ish. And he's just in case he has to fall back to. He does have that extra gold in the bag. Should be fine.
I think overall we can say the map is super open for both players.
Yeah,
Not easy
definitely.
to wall at all. Maybe Slam can wall the side or the north a little,
Mm,
but towards the center he's really open.
yeah, indeed. That's gonna be interesting to see how these players plan to deal with the maps. And there's the first boar coming for Slam. Let's take a look at Emin. First boar is already in. Will we see any laming? That's the real question. Second boar is untouched for Emin. For Slam, also untouched for now. It's in the front. Did he even spot it? Let's take a look. I managed to do so.
Oh, this boar for
Didn't
Emin is
spot it,
kind
yeah.
of bad. He has not found it yet. Okay, now he
Yeah,
found
but
it.
Slam also didn't find his second.
Hmm.
I think he didn't. He might have spotted it. And yeah, he could spot it now. It just walked into his
Line of
the
sight,
area
yeah.
you can see.
Yeah.
Into the site. Not sure if he caught onto it, but
Yeah, I don't see it at the
considering it's Slam,
moment.
you never know.
I don't see it at the moment. I think he missed it. Because now
Probably.
it would be high time to get it.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
on deer and
Seems he's gonna
he's
scout it.
not running towards it. Yeah, he must have missed it there.
Maybe he thinks he's getting lamed or something.
And you see, I think he just sent out a villager to go randomly after a boar. But never mind, he's dropping the barracks.
It's unfortunate. It's really not that far away.
Yeah,
But it is actually far away from the TC.
it
For
is
sure,
far.
but it's like so close to his line of sight.
Yeah. I guess he just assumes he got lamed and now he reacts to it,
Yeah.
which is not the worst thing in the world.
One second, my cat's being annoying. I'll be right back.
I can hear it even, it's fine. We're on the internet, everyone loves cats. Alright, barracks is up for Emin as well. And he found the boar, will he take it? I think he just was about to, and now he found it. And there is Lamb, so we have some action now. Eagle took 2 hits, maybe even downward or downhill hits. 27, 23 HP left now. 19, it's... could be a close one. Now the uphill hits obviously count.
11 seconds difference, not that much. But 4 more militia coming in onto that gold of Slam. Let's see what we're going to be able to do.
Yeah, he's pulling the low HP militia to the back. That militia, sorry, the villager was walking in circles. Now even his own villager
He blocked
blocking.
it with his
Yep.
own. Painful.
Slam getting tired or something? He really looks not 100% focused right now.
I think if there's any people that should be getting tired, it's probably the Turkish guys, right? Or
It's
us
getting
as the
late.
casters, but I guess it's been a long gaming session for these guys, so
Yeah.
might be some tiredness coming in here.
Melancholia has played in the Nations Cup just before this match, by the way. So
Oh
yeah.
wow, that's some dedication. Militia's still roaming around, but oh, will they get this villager? Don't tell me Slam is just gonna. Okay, never mind. I was worried he's just gonna get that villager
He
killed.
should
Pretty
still
much.
never fight 3 militia with 1 villager. Never, even if
Yeah.
they're on low HP.
And there's 3 villagers now, so it's a start. But
Slam,
okay,
without a boar, is actually getting close to clicking up. But it's a tough one if Emin keeps harassing the berries.
by the way,
It's not
I
easy,
didn't
yeah.
catch it. But what happened to the boar of Slam?
Emin found the ball rather late, stole it, Slam found it basically at the same time, and then chased the eagle across the map, but Emin, yeah, managed to take it and save the eagle.
And also managed to click up castle already.
Yep, with an extra ball.
Slam.
Mhm.
Slam is sitting at 700 boot, but he does not have a lot of gold at all. So yeah, that's definitely going in favor of Amin right now.
Come on, Garrison Slammer. Yes. No, no. Where is he getting town watch now? And fletching and everything. I think he just changed his mind from fast castle to some more feudal action while Emin is halfway up. Oof.
Had to once again deal with the cat, but I'm back.
Yep, no problem.
But yeah, all looks like it. That's gonna be a very early castle compared to Slam's though.
And Slam's
arc-
getting wheelbarrow even, so we really decided to
Armor. Yeah.
just... Oh,
I think
wait,
he
just
just cut
going
out or is it
forward.
me?
I think I look okay in TeamSpeak. I can hear you fine.
Yeah, it's fine right now. It was just for a moment, so.
Slam is going
Too bad.
forward now. We didn't even spot that. He's there with 4 villagers, but Emin has army and he has villagers there. He's using to fight as well.
I think Slam wanted to capitalize on the pretty bad gold spots for Amin, but it might
Maybe.
not turn out so well.
No.
I don't think it will. I can't see Slam winning this engagement.
I mean, it's microing it well too, so
And crossbows.
crossbow upgrade done.
Yeah.
Point.
So those 4 villagers were sent there for some idle time, I guess. Or some to show off their Kirati skills, but didn't do them much good. Defensive tower coming up by Slam. I'm taking a look at the resources. He does have enough gold, and he does have 600 food. So it won't be that much longer until the eclipse up, but Amy can do a lot of damage in the time. If he manages this well, this couple of crossbows can do a huge amount of damage for him.
Emin has
Even already putting up a second
Yeah.
TC.
Emin has all options now. He can either boom like crazy, he can go for a siege workshop. It's gonna take ages until Slam can catch up no matter how. In terms of army, in terms of economy, Emin has the lead.
Then they put up a tower for defense, but that's really all he's got right now.
Like for example, villager count 35, 32, but Emin has bowsaw, and bowsaw is really great.
Yeah. Did lose 1 crossbow, but trading well. He's fighting down the hill with against the feudal age army, so
His eagle
not a
is
bad
even
engagement.
killing off the stone miners. Yeah.
yeah, what the hell? one villager going down, and I wouldn't be surprised if the other one will go down as well.
Yep, because Slam was not sending her back straight to the TC, now he is. No, we'll be fine. Anyway, there is a tiny hill they will be fighting over in a second. Slam is... Yep, he's going on top. Is he preparing a trap? No, he's not.
Isn't he retreating, or am I that far behind? 22:10, 22:10.
Yeah. Slam is trying to detract Emin, you know, from his base, but it did not work. Now his army is standing in the middle of the map. And
Can't bait Emin.
Needs to panic wall now.
But still, I think the reactions from Slam are good. He's trying to keep his economy safe. He's moving the villagers before he gets hit, but don't lose your Slam. Wait for the upgrades. There we go. Let's see how this fight's gonna turn out. I think Amy does have the advantage. Germs are not gonna do that. Okay, never mind. Now there's reinforcements coming in. Thinks, well, the hill though. The hill can be a huge factor. So far, it's really looking in favor of Amin, but I think he's gonna actually. Never mind. Slam is gonna be able to force him away. I think he's getting onto the hill himself.
Eventually, but meanwhile, Emin is booming like a champ.
Yeah, but he's got 3 TCs already. Wow.
Yeah, and Slam is actually going for the military option here. He's dropping a university before he's getting an extra town center.
And Slam is 15 villagers behind. This is gonna be a hard battle for Slam. Slam is gonna be, he's gonna show off everything he can to win this match right now. I really think this is heavily in favor of Amin at this point. He's got a better eco, he's got the same amount of military, he's got a great boom going on, 3 TCs, pumping villagers.
He has 20 villagers more basically.
Yeah. It's a huge deal. And his micro seems to be very good as well. And there's a hole. I'm not sure if there was an actually he could walk through there anyway. There's 2 holes actually.
Yeah.
But that could do a lot of damage. Where is Slam? Okay, never mind. I thought he was just moving those villagers into nowhere, but they're going back, so that's fine.
The wood is still exposed. Does Slam have enough army to fight off these crossbowmen at all?
I don't think so. He's got like 6, 7 crossbows at his base, and
he's
got 4 walking towards Amin, but
needs to move like 15 lumberjacks right now.
I have to say though, Amin's gold is slightly oversaturated, but honestly, other than that, he really has. Oh, and he killed so many villagers I didn't even catch it. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, slightly sad to say this, but I think this could be the 4-0.
It looks like it's... You up? Question mark. Could be right, because Slam is not an idiot and he knows what Emin is doing in his base right now. Market is... Oh, he reminded him, yeah. That's all. GG.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good play from Amin.
Yeah,
honestly, it was...
Very nice play.
I think it was decided when Slam did the forward, but it didn't work and he had to send everything back and lost all his army. Unfortunate that it turned out to be a 4-0, but at the same time I think it's deserved. I really think that Dogawa and Amin did just play slightly better and kind of deserved this victory.
Yep. I think one thing...
Good games, man. Good games.
Very good games and entertaining as well. Here about this last game, I think Slam was so close to clicking up to Castle Age, and then he made up his mind, okay, I'll send 4 villagers forward, I'll get wheelbarrow, turnwood, all the fuel upgrades, And to my experience, that is almost never a good idea, to change your build order at minute, or your entire strategy at minute 15.
I also think it
Yeah,
didn't work here at all. They just put him farther behind.
Microphone activated.
But yeah,
he could have
either way.
turtled a little, he could have defended with mangonels. But no, he went for the risky way, and yeah, did not work. Good job, Emin. I'm gonna update the scoreboard.
In all honesty, I think coming back for Slam's team would have been very, very hard. Already being down 3 games, and even if he would have won that, it would have been...
Oh, you've
I
seen
would have been a
Jordan
long night
today.
for us to begin with, but it would have
Yeah.
been hard for them to pull it off as well. And I'm not surprised though to see. I mean, from like when I was in here co-casting with you, after like 15-20 minutes, I already thought this whole series is probably gonna go to Emin and Dogao, and yeah, it was great games, but they just seem to have a slight edge above. I think that the star players of either teams, I think that that Slam is probably generally considered to be slightly above Dogao. But at the same time, Emin is such a great player, and Melancholia, obviously fantastic player as well, but he's got he's not quite on the level of Emin. So
Yeah.
it was just really hard for them. But
Yeah, Melancholia stands out a little, right? Like Emin, Dogao, Slam, they can all play top level, top
Yeah.
level, and Melancholia he's not bad, man, but he's 2K, not 2K3, right?
it makes a difference. And that was the final, so that's the end of the tourney.
Yes.
And I would say the score is a bit underwhelming because the games were good. They really were. I enjoyed it. Had a great time co-casting.
Microphone
So yeah.
activated.
That's right. The score does not really reflect how this entire final went. There were definitely times in which I thought, come on, Melancholia, give it a last push and you can win something here. But no, 4-0 it is. And yeah, looking at the chat, Distant Boar, Frozen Militia. Nah, you can't really blame the boar. If you have an Eagle Warrior and the boar is a bit further than usual, you should still find it. And with a Frozen Militia, A, that can always happen if there's like units too close, and B, there was a huge hill right next to him. He could have used that one. Anyway, a huge streaming day comes to an end. I'll just quickly check the schedule for tomorrow. Really quickly. I think today, Woobly Official and this channel here have been live like combined 12 hours, easy.
Oh, yeah, and even RTS League was mixing it up as well.
Yes.
I was following the games there as well. I didn't have sound on because I was still watching Wrath versus Jordan, but what was it? Buzz against ROR, right?
Yep. 2 strong teams as well.
Yeah, good old RTS League. It's where I started co-casting, and you know, I mean, I would have told you that I can come co-casting, but I just wanted to watch Wrath versus Jordan in peace.
Yes,
so
of course.
hope
That's
you're not
fine.
mad at me.
No, that's fine.
All right.
So for tomorrow, 8 GMT, we have Japan against Portugal in the Nations Cup. Then nice one, 13 GMT, Doubt against Love Chang. Will be Woobly Official. Yo against Tato at 15 GMT. I assume Woobly second channel. What else? Brazil against Sweden A. That's Brazil C, but they're quite strong actually. And in the RTS League, not sure if we can stream all them, but I'm gonna read them out. Clue Clan from Mexico against the Red Clan from Germany. And CZ against Clue. CZ against Clue. I'm not sure which one is more balanced, but they both have good players on their teams. So that's the plan for tomorrow, guys. And I guess that's it from us, Doctor, isn't it?
Microphone muted.
Yeah, I think that's it. There's only one more thing I have spotted on the AOC Zone main page, and that is at 16 GMT. We also do have Viper versus Loiza on Zero Empires.
Microphone activated.
If you want to check that out as well, surely going to be some good games. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Dao versus Love Chang. That's got me actually not even Wolfpack Tato versus Yo is also hyping me up pretty much. So good games and good games today as well.
Microphone
Yep.
activated.
So I think we should call it a night and go to sleep.
Sorry, I didn't spot that because I was reading out the internal Woobly, organization stuff. Okay, Rolf, I'm just gonna say good night. All the standard, quotes at the end.
Yeah,
Check
thanks for
AOC
watching,
Zone, thanks for
and
watching,
thanks for
blah.
being here and all that good stuff, And thanks for having me, Jeanette. So
Thanks for
yeah, I think
co-casting.
that's it, I guess. So good night, everyone. It was fun.
Yep. Good night. Bye.